Hello, board members. How we doing this fine Thursday afternoon? Well, I hope. As it is Tactical Thursday, we will be returning to the world of Citizen Sleeper, where we woke up out of cryo sleep and have to live on a space station, fearing for our lives from an evil corporation. All right, so it looks like we're at the end of a cycle. We're gonna need to go get food. We need food, and we're okay on our current like health. Let's see, what do we got? Ship fragment. I got $17 on me, which is I think enough for food. We need one more ship mine fragment, so that we can, or no, two more I think, so that we can build our own. We dove into the story of the doctor who got us medication for our synth body, basically. She's trying to figure out how to get out of her debt to a crime boss. What else we got going on? Ort fabricator, fabrication stack. Oh yeah, this, I think. Yeah, we need two more of these ship mine things to create a ship mined drive, or whatever they're calling it. That's the food guy. Oh, this is the internet. This is the interweb of this place. The intranet, basically, of the station that we can hack into with our brain. Okay, we need a 1 or a 3 for this. The problem is anytime we do that, too much of it, we end up enticing the ship's old watchdog system to come and try to fight us, I think is what's going on there. It's kind of hard to tell. Dock. Okay, it looks like we've got a couple of cycles before anybody shows back up. Oh, no, they're here right now, right? Yeah, so we've got 2 cycles. I can buy one more of these for 60, so we basically need to get $60 together. Our next turn. We're still waiting on him to show up. This is our hacker friend who's going to remove our chip. Next turn, we also have whoever's coming to get us is going to show up next turn. So that's also bad for us. But yeah, I think the only thing we can do now is end the cycle and see what happens with this hunted. They're gonna show up at the same time that we get our chip removed. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We might just die right now. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Wow, we got a good run of stuff. We got a 6 and a 5, so a guaranteed success. Probably a success. We got a 1 that we can feed into a machine and a couple of 3s that we can just earn to make money. Oh, here we go. This is the problem. Cynical bounty hunter, huh? Darn it. Well, we're just gonna die then. Okay, hold it there, sleeper, comes a voice from behind you. Don't you run. Well, he probably just shoot us. Okay. Good. A hand pats your coat down. You know your master's voice. Ethan spins you around. He's wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket, and you immediately know he is terrible news. You got all the way out here and then stayed put? He laughs a cruel laugh. That's a sleeper thing. You're my first. You barely hear him. You've noticed the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off of it. He reaches down with his other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you. Making it to the eye, though. That's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, market, people. I pull most of my contracts out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons. Splits the ring into 2 perfect circles. It's hard to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. Who are you? There's a freelancer on a contract. He reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists. Go easy. I assume he just catches us. So this is just an ending, right? Make a break for it? You see a chance the moment his eyes leave you, watch the rings. You spin, knocking him away and sprinting down the corridor. Then the shot rings out, echoing off the metal so loud it hurts your ears. A bullet hole smokes in the wall beside your head. You freeze and Ethan closes the gap. This is a very boring routine, trust me. Seen it all before. He slips the rings over your trembling wrists. Ethan nudges you to start walking to the ship and home. He whistles, going easy. You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, your mind racing.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and commit to.
Oh, thank you for that follow, Moon Knight Day. I don't know if you're a huge fan of Citizen Sleeper or what, but thank you for the follow. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday or whatever day of the week it is for you. Who hired you? We can work this out. Please, stop. Don't debase yourself by begging, please. And then pulls a sharpshooter's earplug out of there, and then pops it back in. Consider these deaf ears. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor. Shame to come all the way out here just to head back to Espen Arp right away. That tracker of yours makes this too quick. Follow alert is pretty quiet. Okay. Let me see. Point sounds, ring effect, confused. I don't know what that's playing through. Razor. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure out where that is and see if I can turn it up. But again, thank you for that follow. I don't know if I can even change that because I think that's technically through... I'll have to look and see if I can find the audio, the sound for that one. So hoping you put in a bit more of a chase, you know, a running battle through the bright market maybe, or a hold up in the low end. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around. Steam Labs, the website? Yeah, I think I have to go through that. I don't know, I haven't done it in a long time, so I'll have to look at it, but I'll do that after stream. Walking in silence for a little longer, desperately trying to think of a way to escape. The Epson ARP tracker will be the death of you. Hey, I have an idea, Ethan interrupts your thoughts. How about on the way back to the ship we stop for a drink? I'm buying, he laughs. I have a better idea. He laughs at his own joke. We're not really a talky person. I guess just stay silent. Although, mused Ethan, I've got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the surrogate systems, and we are heading for the exit. He pauses, and you trudge on in silence. Okay, here's the idea, starts Ethan. You and me, we make a little agreement. Here are the terms. He turns you to face him. You run or leave or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. You plot or scheme, you try to kill me, I shoot you. But, he smiles, you come meet me at an establishment of my choice every few cycles, and you pay my tab. I don't shoot you, he pauses. You don't pay my tab, he rattles his handgun. You get the idea? I get it. Okay then, that sounds to me like a deal. He stretches. You know, I really thought I was going to have to kill you, but this is so much better. Clicks something at his belt, and the rings release from your wrists. I'm going to see if I can find my old stool at the Composer Club. Come see me there. He aims the handgun at you, squinting down the sights. Let me just remind you that the body of yours is one big tracker. Don't even think about leaving the eye. I'll know. Ethan turns and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. The mix of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. What are you going to do? Well, I mean, we're about to get the tracker removed. So, I guess we'll find out what happens then. As you arrive, Fang comes striding towards you, taking you by surprise. Let's go, Sleeper. He puts a hand on your shoulder and turns you back the way you came. Go where? To see Hardin Hearst, he gives you a sideways glance. Isn't that what you are here for? He steps into the passageway, guiding you down ring towards the shipyard. Sorry for the hurry, we have something of an opportunity. The data you ripped, well done by the way, he grins, tells me Hardin is making a rare inspection of the side rail horizon this cycle. It's the perfect chance to confront him outside of that compound he hides in. Fang takes a sharp turn into a dimly lit side passage. The Cindril horizon. Yeah, we already know it. Confront him? That's right, it's the perfect time. Fang slows and slips into a dark service tunnel where, somewhere in the black, a water pipe drips. It's him, Sleeper, the same Hardin Hearst. Our worm ripped out decades of records that mention him by name, an entire trail of documents from the first days of the Solium collapse until now. He wrote out the whole thing, slipped into Havenage when it first broke off from the Union. He paces in a tunnel, a hand rubbing at the back of his head. I need you to understand something about Solium, Sleeper. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't as instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solium was here, running a station one day, and the next Irelum's Union took power. Back then, Solium knew this place was slipping away from them. As the Paladin market collapsed, they tried to keep the contractors here working. The pay got smaller, costs higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop just to keep a berth on the station, water in their tanks. Solium squeezed every last worker until the mistake. The accidents were coming in non-stop, and as new waves of contractors came in, desperate to work, Solium welcomed them, taking bribes instead of checking pilot licenses. The whole time, Solium was folding up, dragged into court cases and central systems, while this severed limb of a station still desperately tried to take it all it could. The riots came after the collision at Dock 2. A young pilot, his MEV overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died, thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified and the blame fell squarely on Solon. People like to tell stories about Erlem, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, turfed out Solheim. Maybe that's true, but my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in their Merv and welded it to the dock while my father joined the improvised crews trying to seal up the ragged edges of the gap. He never came back. Fang pauses in the dark. They sealed it up, though, and by the time they did, Solon was gone, abandoning every one of us to the black. Apart. Fang finally turns back to you, now, his eyes burning. From jerks like Harden. Jerks who held their place and rode it out and slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed. Standing shoulder to shoulder with those that had exploited at every step. Fang starts walking in. That's why I can't just let him strut around the shipyard. This time his place catches up with him. Should think about this. How is he still alive? Clearly you don't know much about executives. The kind of power comes with certain benefits. Fang rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass-roofed. Through the ceiling you can see ships in mid-construction, their flanks lit by flashes of plasma torches. The entrance to the shipyard is ahead. Sounds like this is going to be a great way for Fang to just get shot. Alright, let's go, I guess. Fang grins. Let's go show this jerk some consequences. He strode to the shipyard entrance and pushes through a door. Above, the corridors lead through the complex, snatches of the construction bays always appearing through windows. Ships are suspended like whale corpses, skeletal and posing. Fang seems to know exactly where he is going. Before long, you cross into a huge dry dock locked to one side of the side rail horizon. A network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull, filled with workers and equipment. The sound is stretched out by the vast space so that the welding, cutting, and sealing seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Fang spot them at the same time, a group walking slowly across the gantry. At the front, two men, one gesturing towards the ship and the other stick-thin, cleanly dressed with a shock of gray hair. Harden? You and Fang say his name in unison, and Fang gets up the staircase to the gantry, with you falling behind. As you come to the same level, the group is passing closer, the foreman gesturing to the work being done throughout the dock, and Harden nodding along. Harden Hurst? Fang shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back in a rippling effect. The figures turn. Yes? Harden asks quizzically, raising an eyebrow. Okay. He looks... That was supposed to be a well-dressed man? Okay. He glances between you and Fang, and you see his glaze linger on your body, unsure why a sleeper might be in this place. You are a traitor, Harden, a Solium executive who tried to hide here among its victims. Fang's voice is steady, strong. You stand for everything the Eye was rebuilt in the shadow of, against everything Erland stood for, everything Havagen stands for. You have no place on this station. For a moment, stillness descends on the group, as if everyone was held in place by the rattle of construction. Harden laughs. Well, good to meet you, too. He glances around to those around him. Some are smiling, the others nervous. You are from the systems branch, are you not? Asks Harden, inspecting Fang's clothing. Fang turns to the foreman. You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent. The foreman glances between Fang and Harden, his hands drumming at his sides. Harden leans towards him, says something inaudible. The foreman nods. It's true. As you begin speaking, Harden turns his attention to you, and what would a sleeper know about that? You accuse me of being a corporate agent. What are you, if not exactly that? He looks around at the group, who are already eyeing you with suspicion. You are a product of Espen Arp. You have no place in Havagen's shipyard. Who knows what signals you are sending back to your makers? A murmur of approval runs through the group. Fang holds up a stick of memory. You guessed right. I am systems, and I have records that link you directly to Solheim right here. Turn to the foreman again. So once again, I'm asking you to take this man into custody of the shipyard. The foreman remains still. Harden's voice is calm, measured. If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted at a members meeting for proper review? He shakes his head. I have nothing to hide, unlike a man who does not announce his name, who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow and tries to turn my own men against me. You hear now the echoing sound of boots on walkways coming from all angles at once and then settling behind you. Please, says Hardin, submit the data through the correct channels, then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave. He gestures behind you to the security detail, their hands on bulky black sidearms at their sides. Fang spits. Hardin, you jerk. You can't wriggle out of this one. A security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Fang turns and stares him down. Go for the weapon? Oh my god, we can actually just die right now. I didn't expect to just be able to, like, take a bullet and be done. Okay. Calm Fang. You look at Fang, he shakes his head and puts a hand on your shoulder. Let's go, says Fang. He pushes through the security, heading back down the walkway. Once security has walked you out of the shipyard and nudged you back into the corridor, Fang picks up pace. You try to keep up as he slips into the shadows of an entrance. Fang is grinning ear to ear. You know, Sleeper, sometimes people are exactly how you expect them to be. Something pings in his pocket and he takes it out. On the slate, a web of connections starts drawing itself out, stretching to a set of points around the ring. Got him, mutters Fang. Suicide by cop? No, it's not suicide by cop. She would technically be trying to help Fang. Maybe, like, take the gun and shoot Hardin. But that's definitely not the way they handled this situation. She has zero combat training. Presumably the security guards have some, and killing the guy outright isn't going to do anything but turn her into a criminal. He's not wrong when he says they need to go through the proper channels to get this done. It's just the proper channels are going to be incredibly hostile to this. Just since Hardin is probably in charge of half of them. What is that? That Sleeper is something our worm added to Hardin's personal slate. We are tracking his outgoing messages. Fang's grin looks ghostly in the uplight of his screen. The old ways are best. Spook them good enough, and they'll give the game almost. I got to M. Gap. I got the gap. Gave the module away. We got to the M, we didn't get the E in there. Almost. Almost, team. Almost programming. Jerk faces. Yeah, we gave the module away. He jabs the slate, and you see the web is being drawn over a map of the ring. The gam. It's being drawn over a map of the ring. Lines bouncing from point to point. All those dots, those are Hardin's buddies, the ones he is messaging right now. We're going to find them all. The one that was on purpose? Of course, Hardin isn't working alone. We need a full set of or nothing. Fang glances around and slips the slate back into his pocket. We better split for now, Sleeper, but this is exactly what we needed. Good hunting. With a pat on your shoulder, Fang drifts away, back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. You watch him go, unsure whether to be angry or impressed. Can we go get the thing that he promised us? Ever since your trip to the shipyard, Fang has been missing from his bay. What's going on? Okay, good to know. I guess that's happening now. Oh, alright. Okay, I gotta make some money. What's this? No, that's the, yeah. Compressor Club. Looks like every 4 cycles. See Ethan at a distance shouting from the bar for more drinks. The bill isn't going to be small, is it? Okay. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess, with that. How much was this? 150 crypto for this. Okay. So we have a guaranteed win. I need food. Let's see. Is there anything I can do here right now? Waiting for spring to ready makes you anxious. Immunity finds out what they are up to. Okay. What's this? This is predictive reasoning, plus energy, lower end, -3. Oh yeah, this is gambling. We need to get the respect for some reason. No, you'll need to change that if you want access to the Lord's residence and facilities. I'm assuming this is just how we get a better house. I assume. In my other residence, the ramshackle blocks are always in need of repairs. Helping out is a good way to make friends. Minus energy or plus energy? I guess probably if we make friends, they'll feed us for free? I'm guessing that's where that's going. Okay, let me grab food. I don't have these yet. We don't have the money to go do this, but we can buy regular food. +3 energy, +1 fungus fan. Oh, fungus fan. Oh, I thought that was done. Huh. Alright. I guess not. Alright, so we need to make money. I think this is technically our most profitable thing. +19. So... 'cause I don't think I have anything else that makes me money. Oh yeah, then we got this. I can probably hack with 3. I can make $16 off of this, but this is dangerous. Yard clearance. And I'm not trying to make extra progress on the yard clearance. I'm trying to get more stuff out of the winter light so we can get the info from that. And we got make money off of this one way or the other. We can get the junior tech thing that gets us onto the ship. We can probably throw the 5 onto this, we'll make it a 6, we'll make it a guaranteed success. And that'll... I think that'll bring us close to getting this done. And that'll give us 12 bucks, and then we could probably trade this to the guy with the kid that gets him on the ship. And then that'll be like our good deed. Yeah, I think we'll do that. This, 106 positive, which is going to give us the 12 bucks and this, I think. For a new member, priority or reliable tech, and we're in. Okay, we're 1 away. Plus do the system tech, and we got the 12 cryo off of that. Okay. Let me go... Let me see. Havogen agents... Okay, so next cycle we'll be able to do... Let's see... So we'll bypass and get these. Some of these lead directly to money, some of them lead to other random side effects, so... Okay, we have another encrypted key. I'm still not sure what to do with this, but... we have them, I guess. That's good. Havogen agent... Is that what this is? Yeah, so the last one of these we needed was the Yatagen for the lady, but... Okay, 1 or a 3 plus because of our +1. So we'll bypass this. We got another encrypted key. I have no idea what those are for. I hope to God at some point they're going to be relevant. We're building up our watchdog meter, which is bad. Okay, so next cycle we can go buy one of these. So I probably... all positive, so we'll get the $19 off this. I think this is still my biggest money-making thing. I think. It's just 19 is, I think, the cap. I can't get much more than that. If I can do a 19 and a 12 again, that'll get us another 31, which will take us to 30... Well, they take us 64. And then we're going to be hungry. We're going to lose a little bit of stability, but that's okay. We'll throw this one into this. Oh, okay. Apparently it didn't work. We got a yard clearance. That's unfortunate. I guess we're good. I really want to get another one of these, though, before this leaves. Okay, cycle. That is not great. 3 2s, a 1, and a 5. That is brutal. How do I make money with this? I guess we throw the 5. We throw the 5 at the trading post. We can throw like a 2 into the ship repair. And we can throw these 2. And maybe we just throw all 3 of these at the ship repair, this at the market, and we throw this 1 into. Oh, did this take off already? Oh, it already left. I thought we had 1 more cycle on that. Well, never mind then. Or 20 to buy some scrap, and I'm assuming some scrap could potentially turn into markets. A few crates, but not much more. Or we can work for them, but that's incredibly dangerous. Fudge. Okay, I don't like that that filled up and then ended. I thought I had 1 more turn on that. What do I got? Disable your tracker, which I said he was disable your incident tracker if you get to the bottom of his mystery first, which I thought we did, but I guess not. We're waiting on this. We can't do that. Pay Ethan's tab. I'm thinking perhaps what else can you do? The winter light and win a Cinderella ticket. So we're working on that right now. And this. We can't do this. We can't do this. We can't do this. We're kind of working on this, but this is mostly just trying to save up money, which isn't really working. So if we do, yeah, see, we get the +1 off of this. So 25, 50. I don't know exactly what's going to happen here, but let's try one of these. And neutral outcome, okay. 12 and a system tech. So the system tech maxed out, and it looked like we got a $5 bonus, which is good. Okay, so this is done. We got no negatives on this, so we didn't have any quality control issues whatsoever. But this is done now. We can't do this anymore. Each shift, a crowd of would-be workers gathers outside the shipyard, each of them clinging to a 4-digit number printed on a receipt paper. These are their assignment numbers, and you are either called for a shift or you aren't. As you arrive, the crowd is restless and the chatter rumbles through the lines. For those who, like you, have graduated the work team, shifts are guaranteed. Having just walked out of a meeting with the supervisor where you were praised for your efforts, you feel the glow of a job well done. Yet you can't help but feel empathy for those huddled as you pass, waiting for their numbers to come up. You keep your head down as you leave the shipyard, feeling a little guilty as you do. Hey, sleeper, wait up. Lem's voice trembles as he shouts above the rumble of the crowd, and you turn to see him pushing through. Mina crying in his arms. Okay. Lem! Good to see you, friend. He's breathing hard after shouldering through the waiting workers. You made the work team. Good for you. He tries to catch his breath, stroking Mina's hair as he does. Shh, baby, give me a second here. He smiles weakly at you as he confronts her, and her cries start to fade. Out of the crowd, he sees Mina down by his side. Oh, out of the crowd, he sets Mina down by her side. Shiny streaks down both of her cheeks. As he does, you see he is clutching an assignment number on a crumpled piece of paper. Is Mina okay? She's good. We just had to rush up here. He puts his hand on her shoulder, and she clings to his side. Esther, who usually takes her, is sick. Stretches. I don't know who. A noise sounds from the entrance. The clock's on, followed by a list of numbers growing brightly on a display screen. The crowd responds instantly, pushing and pulling as people try to wade to the entry checkpoint. Lem stops and turns back toward the crowd, then glances down at the crumpled number. That's my number. Oh no. Ermina starts patting the pockets of his gear and glancing around. Stay silent. Go. I'll watch the kid. He blinks a little, staring. Thank you. All. Crouches to Mina. You're gonna stay with our friend here, okay? They're going to keep you safe, and he stands behind her. Here, take her bag. Shoves it into your hand. She's got food. She's got stuff. I have to go. He backs away into the crowd. Mina, I'll be back real soon, okay? Be good. Then Lem disappears into the roiling crowd, who are now trying to get into the shipyard before it locks down. Oh my god, is he gonna die and we become an adoptive dad or adopted mom? The weird space blanket is a nice touch. Mina stands sharing, suddenly small without Lem at her side. She fixes you with a dark-eyed look you can't quite read. Stay silent, let's move. Hey, Mina. She holds the stare, unmoving. The two parallel tear tracks still glint on her cheeks. Stay silent. Look in the bag. You okay? She sniffs and looks down. Stay silent. Okay, look in the bag. You unlatch the top of the bag and see a few metal containers fashioned from scrap components. A battered slate sits on top, blinking a low battery warning, and tucked beside it is a ragged rabbit, hand-sewn. Take the rabbit. You pulled the rabbit out of the bag. Out of the hat? Its long limbs waggling as you do. Mina goes to jump and grab it, but holds herself back. She stands and hugs herself, eyes on the rabbit. Shake the rabbit, give her the rabbit. What's their name? Mina turns away and looks at the entrance to the shipyard. This isn't going well. I'll just give her the rabbit then. You touch the rabbit out, and Mina snatches it from your hand. She hugs it, tightly without looking away from you. Bun Bun, she says, staring you down. Ferocious despite her size. Nice name. You move a little closer as you speak, closing the gap. She looks at you suspiciously, but her face softens a little. She waggles. Bun Bun in front of you, and then walks him up your arm and onto your shoulder where he sits. She pokes your arm a couple of times. Are you really a robot? Sort of. Yeah, she thinks, me too. Mina has more questions. Lots of questions. Questions about how you breathe or if you rust. Before long, you were talking about rabbits and whether Esther, the lady who usually takes her smells like, and whether or not fairies live in the eye's heating pipes. You pass the time like this, sitting side by side on the floor of the walkway as others pass by. Sometimes talking, sometimes drawing on the slate, sometimes playing with Bun Bun the rabbit. And this is how Lem finds you, just as both of you are starting to yawn. He's dirty and tired, but Mina leaps up his legs and into his arms as he stumbles backwards. You two get on okay? He asks, trying to keep men from climbing onto his shoulders. More than okay. Mina shoots you a smile from Lem's arms, her suspicion gone. Well, looks like Mina can be nice. He pokes her in the ribs, and she squeals in delight. Thank you, friend, I mean it. He gives you a warm, wide smile. I owe you. Look, he glances around. It seems like Esther, the lady who usually watches her, is going to be out for a spell. If you ever have some downtime, I'd really appreciate you coming down to our place in the low end. He grins sheepishly, if you have time. But now I have to take this one to eat. He plays at biting Mina, and she giggles in response. See you, sleeper? He waves, and they stumble off down the corridor, drawing gazes from passing spacers as Mina's laughter echoes down the corridor in bright squeals. Okay. A new drive discovered. What did we get? Disable your tracker. Help Lem work. If Lem wants to leave on the Signer Hotel, he'll need someone to watch Mina while he works his way onto the construction crew. Oh, okay. So this is just going to be our ticket out of here then, presumably, once time to do that. Sidereal Horizon. Holy ship is coming together, block by block. Each cycle, you see another piece. Okay. Yeah, so we can probably do this interface work now. Oh, we get more money from it, too. That's good. And we have a +1 since it's interface work. And then I'm assuming once this is done, we can just leave on this ship. Huh. Okay. That's a choice. Fang's still gone. Rotunda. Fabricator. This guy. Hardware exchange. Arena surgery. Makeshift doctor surgery. I don't need that yet. Let's see. So I guess we can throw these 3s at the other thing. 50-50. Positive or neutral. So one way or the other, we're going to make cash. I don't know what exactly neutral is, if it's just less money. Losing money would be a negative, but we don't have to worry about that, so. Okay, start the action. Neutral. Okay, we only made 12 instead of the 19, which kind of sucks, but that's fine, I guess. Still waiting on that. We kind of need food. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, lemon Mina's unit. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, take it out. Unless Lem gets time in the shipyard, he won't hold up for side rail crew lottery. Watching Mina gives him a chance. A chance. Ah, okay, so we can just throw stuff at this. So, worst case scenario, he only gets 1. Good case scenario, he gets 2, 3, 6. Okay. Okay, okay. So, problem is I don't have any other way to make cash now. Like, we have this, I guess. But this is dangerous. I don't know if I want to be throwing... Either way, we're making money, but I'm guessing we'll take stable damage. Ooh, I don't know about that. Okay. Maybe we go and get him done first. Let's see, what's the low end look like? We can gain energy off of this, and it's risky. Or we can gain it or minus some. Can't really afford to lose money. We kind of need the money right now. Minus energy or gain energy. Yeah, 50-50. Neutral or negative. I can't afford to do that right now, I don't think. Man, I don't like these twos. Let me see. Do I need to hack anything right now? I don't know if I need more of this. Because I think I can sell this for cash, right? Hold on. I'm trying to remember who needs it, though. Tracking antigen input. Sign office advises that Habigen are looking for information on gang activity in the eye. They'll pay. So the shipyard is happy to pay for ship mine fragments that can dismantle and reuse. Okay, we're not doing that. But this we might be able to do something with. I'm gonna throw this one at this and see what that gets us. Since technically, as long as this happens, we're okay. Oh, and we got perk transfer intercept. +5. We got $5 for that, too. Okay. Okay. We got one more of those before the hunter shows up again. The weird ship AI thing we've been dealing with. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this one to see what happens. Officer advises the Habigen are looking for information on the gang activity in the eye. Good old 11-hour day. Oh, that's brutal. I haven't pulled one of those in a long, long time. I've pulled a couple of those, but those are brutal. Well, hopefully you can get home and relax a little bit, get some food in you. Okay. Let's start this action and see how much money this makes us. +10, so it's 10, okay. Not a bad trade for a 1 spent on it, right? Maybe we throw... turns. I don't got a lot of turns left on this. Yeah, I think we throw these at this to try to get this done. Yeah, I think we throw them at this, try to get this done. 50-50 though. Oh, that's really brutal. I don't want to lose too much time. Seems increasingly nervous about your presence in the yard. You're not sure he's going to hold this nerve much longer. We'll throw one at this, and then we'll throw one at taking care of the kid for Lem. How about that? Fudge. How much is it to buy? I forgot how much the meds actually cost. Okay, the meds are 100. Okay. Let's see if I eat. I think we're rapidly approaching, like... Okay, we got 3 off of that. That'll buy us 2 days, then. Okay, we'll throw 1 at Lem, then. Okay. Oh, that also gave us energy for playing with the kid. It lends you on a winding tour of the block, chatting to the neighbors and collecting snacks. For a while, you forget about everything else. Okay, we got an energy out of that, too, which is really nice. And he got 1 ticket. Okay, great. That actually is a pretty solid day. And that was a neutral. That was a neutral, because I didn't even have a positive to get. Alright, let's, I guess, sleep. I need a way of making money. Something a little bit more advantageous. Okay, we got a 4, a 5, a 1, and a 2. Okay. What we got going on here? We can make 15 bucks off of this with a guarantee on that. Exchange. I don't get a +1, so 50 positive, 50 neutral. Do I have any missions that finished up? We got 1 more round on that. Got 2 more rounds on Feng. Office. Just trying to think where I can spend this. Let's see. This is a +1 or not? No, that's not a +1. The ship is a +1? Yeah, so if I do this, what I got? Positive, neutral. We do this here. We throw the 1 at 50-50. Turn this into a 2 instead. What does that look like? Neutral and a negative, so not really much of a change. It's probably my better bet. Throw a 4 at it, it's a 50-50. Throw a 5 and guarantee it. I'm assuming a super good job is just going to get me the 15, but it'll probably also get me extra points on this, which is probably good. I think what we're gonna do, I'll do the 4 on this to make it a 5, and then we'll leave the 5 for the exchange. Okay, positive outcome, 15 and +2 the Cinderella. So I'm guessing this is the ending. That we need to get rid of the tracking ship, and we need to get onto this ship to get out of here. I'm guessing is the ending. Oh wait, is the scrap? Oh, the scrap freighter is here, but I don't really have the money for that. And we have a few more cycles before that comes back. I got 2 more before. I'm guessing like 80 bucks on this. 50-50. So no matter what, we're making either $15 or $19, and we don't have to worry about losing money here. Neutral? Okay. Unfortunate. I would have preferred the 19, but that's fine. See, the problem with this hunter thing is I don't know what the negative outcome's going to be. So we could take this, make 10 bucks. Potentially make extra money. So both 1s or 3s. I don't know I'm really scared of this hunter thing because it feels like every time we run into it, it's getting closer and closer to catching us. And I don't want to waste these. I feel like we still need to do a few more of them, probably for the doctor, and probably a couple more for Fang here. So, what do I do with this one? Throw the one at Lim, probably? Throw the one at... Oh, whoops. Yeah, we'll throw the one at Lem. And we can throw the 2 at the ship. At studying the ship. Negative outcome. Okay. So we... Just 1 ticket. No food or anything on that one, but that's fine. $50 negative. Wow, 50-50 on this too, huh? Fudge. Okay. 3 would be, what, yeah. We'll try it. Neutral outcome. Okay, we got +1 in the winter light. Alright. Okay. Definitely use some more money, but we don't need this. I'm gonna have to buy meds soon. I'm hoping something cool happens with the doctor. We went a lot of our way to get that doctor stuff done very quickly. Okay. Ooh, 6, 2 4s, and a 2. Okay, that's pretty good. We're not going to do any hacking with this. Okay, but this should be done over here now. Yeah, Sabrine, the slum doctor. 4 cycles, Sabrine said, and here you are, not right on time, but no sign of them. Wait a while in the apartment, the dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here. Check the terminal. Check the terminal. Check and double the terminal for messages or recordings. Nothing, just the pale glow. Check the door. Pace back and forth around the apartment, the rumbling in the station suddenly so present and loud. You go to the door and open it in an empty corridor. You close it again. Wait. Try to settle down to wait. You sit on the bunk and stare out at the tiny room. Where the heck are they? Knock on the door. Stay still. Another knock. Stay still. Alright, so it looks fine now. Alright, so... Okay, it looks like we're just at the beginning of the day. Alright. E, okay. Hopefully it sounds okay, too. Alright, so what were we gonna do? Oh, yeah, we were gonna check on the doctor. We were checking on the doctor. Okay, 4 cycles, check the terminal, check the door, we wait. When you settle down and wait, you sit on the bunk and stare out at the tiny room. Where the heck are they? Continue. Stay still. Stay still. That's what we did last time. Okay, when the flash, Sabrina, they are taller, sharper, and something in their face glints in the half-light. A dark shape like a stubby baton hangs loosely from her hand. Loyal Yadigan Lieutenant. Rabia, I guess. Our local sleeper, good to finally meet you. She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes. What, may I ask, are you doing here? She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare. Nothing? What do you mean? She laughs. No need to get jumpy. We just need to discuss our mutual friend. She walks past you into the apartment, glancing around. We set them up here, you know. This place is one of ours. She picks up a glass from a dispenser and inspects it. People always seem to forget who put them where they are. Glances at you, and I suppose you are here to help? Where are they? I was hoping you would be able to help with that. She spins the baton in her fingers by her side, her eyes not leaving yours. We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared, left without even saying goodbye, which means they are in a little trouble now. It's the kind of trouble that you need help for, so I thought I'd come down here and take a look at their little hidey hole, and here you are, the help. She looks through the detritus on the side. And what help? A sleeper, no less, which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either. Stay silent. She looks away. I know welcome news, but I'm sorry to report that before we get them set up here, Sabrine was working for your owners. She pauses. Espen Arp. You blink hard at the news, unsure how to take it. Rabba looks away, waiting for a response. Well, I mean, we already kind of suspected that. There was some evidence of that already, so that's not that surprising. But, alright, prove it. Happily, she crosses into the next room and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton to one of the access ports. A spark, then the terminal screen skips, encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the figures of Oz, you see Epson ARP letterheads and code forms, reports laden with medical data, marked with the corporate logo like the sigil of some cult. Rabbi steps away. Rabba? I don't know how to pronounce it. Rabba? Steps away from the terminal. Look at all you want. Some of your files may even be there. Volume documents is overwhelming, but it seemed that most of the reports on early emulation tests, surveys with sleeper candidates, reams and reams of usage data. If Sabrina was an Epson ARP employee, why did they help you? It reaches over and places a vial of stabilizer on the desk, breaking your concentration. It shimmers in the screen light. It's viscous, clear liquid, crystalline with the glass. We will, of course, keep up the supply. We're more than able to dispense important medicine, even without the doctor. You hold it between your fingers for a tiny moment. You have the urge to crush this object for the power it has over you. I'll ask Shiro to make those a little cheaper for you. He'll be running the surgery now. He closes up the briefcase lab, holds it at her side. We have to retrieve our assets, of course, but I'm surprised I'm sure you understand. Rabia turns on her way out. There's no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come see me. Keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Meet me there in a few cycles. Slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the department and feel the fear drain out of your body to reveal the tiredness beneath. Oh, we got an upgrade point for that. Okay, cool. 2 upgrade points. Agent nodes give double data rewards. I mean, I guess that would be good, because then we could turn like a 1 into 20 points, I guess. Chance to gain random scrap. Random scrap items on engineer actions. It says dice actions display. So we can go a +1 on Intuit, which is going to be stuff like talking to people. Oh, we have 3 upgrade points. Wait, what? How did that happen? Wow, I guess that quest was worth 3 upgrade points. Wow, okay. I didn't expect that. Are discounted by 20%. Cryo actions. Just to gain energy after any engage action. Extractor. Unfortunately, we'd have to like fight back to neutral. So that'd be 1, 2, and 3 just to get a +1 on this. Keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. Sunbathe ice action. Dice action allows energy recovery at home. So I do 1, 3. We can get reroll all your dice once per cycle, which could be really good for us. Or we could drop 2 into this and then put 1 here to get a 1 +1 to intuitive stuff also. Or the other thing is we can get a +1 and then buy into an upgrade on something else too. Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. Chance to gain energy after any engage action. All cryo actions are discounted by 20%. Use scrap components at home to repair condition. See, that seems big because now we don't have to worry about chance to gain random scrap items on engineer actions. I guess we'd have to play 1 and then 1. So we would need 4 points for this. Or we throw 2 onto this. Yeah, I think we throw 2 onto this and just put like a +1 into intuitive. Like skin. No, let's give. Or maybe we go the other way. Ancient nodes give double data rewards. I mean, being able to turn a 1 into like 20 would be really good. And I don't know how important these are going to be later on. So being able to have 2 of these at once would mean we were able to like help Fang out really, really quickly if we could turn in 2. I don't know, I'm really torn on this. Or re-rolling all your dice could be really, really good for us too. I think the re-rolling your dice is going to be more important, because that way if we end up with a bunch of like 2s like we did that one time, we could re-roll it once and hope for not that to happen. I mean, it's not a guarantee, right? So we take a +1 in this. Either way. And now it's just figuring out which one of these two we want. Energy after an engage action. Random scrap. Or we take one of these other ones and just start getting another +1, I guess. That would be pretty big also. But I think that re-rolling the dice thing is going to be the most useful. Roll the dice or turn a 1 into potentially like $20. Because this only applies to if we're hacking stuff. Whereas this is just potentially useful. We can just get up more 6s or something. I think I'm going to take this one. Confirm. Alright. There we go, team. Alright, so... what do I say? Disable your tracker. Help Lem work. Pay Ethan's tab. Okay, so that's just done, then. We have, like, a different thing completely, then. What's this? Okay. Fire stabilizer. Okay, it's $80 now. I was right on the discount on that, then. Alright, cool. Okay, this is the office. Let's see what the office has to say. Constant flow of people seem to be visiting Reba's office. You'll have to... Is it Reba? Maybe it's just Reba, like Reba McIntyre? I need to wait your turn. Okay, so that's, what, 2 cycles? We throw the 2 at Lem. 5 and a 5. What is this exactly? Spoke climber. The spoke is layer after layer of dense urban fabric. The only way to explore it is vertically. I mean, we could do this, I guess. Tangle network of services. Like, why do I want this, though? Like, what is this for? I don't understand why I would want to do a bunch of free exploring like that. It seems like maybe that's something to keep me busy once we get more stabilized? Lurk? Okay, lurk away. Bridge. Because I don't... Can I make $15 of this? What does a 5 look like? Positive or neutral? So, is this danger? 15 is 30, that's 110. We hang out with a kid and get lucky. What is the interaction with the kid actually like call for? It's an engage. Okay. So if we got lucky, a 6. I mean, we throw the 6 down here at this, probably, right? Just to make as much cash as possible. Yeah. Now, so this will give us a 19 and a 30. Potentially a 30 and 30. That's, what? Or 30 is going to be $49 on top of this. That's 138 dollars we have. If I get lucky with the kid, let me do the kid thing first. Let's see where that puts us money wise. Okay, neutral. So we energy. Okay, so we'll be hungry. We'll need to buy stuff, food next turn. Okay. So yeah, I think we throw the rest of this then at working. See, there's no negative here. guess the downside is this is going, but that's okay. We made an extra $5, which is really good for us. Oh, did it go backwards? Oh, maybe it's just because we got both. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, this is the reroll. Oh, we could already start using the reroll. I did not realize that. We don't need it right now because we had pretty good numbers, but... Okay. And then all positives, so we should get $19 out of this. 19. Okay. Okay, we had 148, so we made an extra, a little bit of money there. There's like extra $10, I think. So that's good. Alright. Yeah, that's our day. So we have Fang stuff coming up tomorrow. We've got the bill to pay on the Composer Club. And we still technically are working on this. This was $150 on that. Alright. I guess we'll see what happens. We got a lot of stuff tomorrow. The regular does the same thing. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't have one of those right now. Oh, wait, I do. Wait. Oh, they let me keep that one stabilizer. Okay. I got to keep the one they put on the desk. Okay, that's really good. Got a 5, 4, and 2 2s. That's actually not terrible. We're probably okay with keeping this. Okay, I didn't realize the corporate insurance policy just doesn't escapees like you. Okay, yeah. We're fine, we're fine. Oh, wait, what is this? Uh-oh. Oh, this is... He got arrested. It's been more than a few cycles since Fang confronted Harden. Insistence has been noticeable. In your time with Fang, you haven't exactly found him to be reliable, but you did expect to hear the end of whatever plan he was put into action. If he won't come to you, you think you approach the Havage building, then it's time to come to him. After all, he did promise to fix your tracker. You are getting nervous. As you approach the bay doors, you see them wide open and light pouring out of the one-star room. Stacks of servers or terminals sit outside the bay, suddenly robbed of their mystery by the brightened flood lamps. A figure in Havagen security fatigue steps out of the bay. As you get closer, carrying a stack of hardware. Approach. As you get closer, you see the security officer taping up machines from Fang's stash. What looks like hazardous tape. This isn't good. You again. Harden is there, leaning beside the bay entrance so calmly that you barely notice him. He has a slate in his hand and an inventory of scissors scrolled across it. Predictable. Further evidence of Fang's collusions. You see another security officer coming out of the bay and take notice of you. Where is he? Feigning ignorance or perhaps just abandoned? Harden asks and shakes his head. I believe you should choose your conspirators more wisely. I almost feel sorry for you. Harden pushes away from the wall and comes closer. Don't worry, Sleeper. We have all the evidence we need. A confession won't be necessary. Gestures around at the stacked hardware, spying on fellow Havagen members, hoarding Solium materials, and obsession with corporate data. It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Tells you nothing. And that was his job. And what would you know about job, Sleeper? He looks up at the glass roof above and the stars beyond. Where are the ones that provide the oxygen you are breathing, light you are seeing, the systems you use every day to live out your cycles? This place was hard fought for, Sleeper. It took work, diplomacy, and strength to stop the Eye descending into chaos after Solheim collapsed. Not blind conviction or self-interest. You're the self-interested one. More accusations. What have you achieved, Sleeper? Your entire existence is proof of your self-interest, signing yourself over to be emulated rather than work yourself. Whether you remember it or not, you suffer from the same short-sighted prospect as the person you were copied from. You see, Sleeper, we are proud of our history here. Adrani Ireland and the First Union founded this place, and has wielded his values into the station's welded his values into the station's very walls. We'll never turn away the hardworking, the just, the true citizens of the Eye. Wow, you are just a monster. Got it? Havagen aren't a gang like Yadagen. We aren't pirates like half the spacers you'll meet in the hub, or esoterics like those Haifa radicals in the Greenway. We're the backbone of this place, proud and true. We name Elian's Eye, Sleeper. This is our station. He meets your eye. So please, take your false accusation elsewhere before I decide I need that confession after all. History will catch up with you. I'm not afraid of history, Sleeper. We are making it here, cycle by cycle, he smiles. With any pride, you'll give up Fang the moment he contacts you. You know where to find me. With that, Hardin turns his back and walks back towards the security office, ordering them to continue the clear-out. As they do, something catches your eye among all the server stacks. A crumpled, hand-printed box of synthetic chewing gum. A penguin character grinning from the brightly colored card. Scrolled onto it a speech bubble reading, "Take me to Tambor." Take it. Carefully pocket the box, making sure no one is watching, and then turn away, just as another stack of servers is wheeled out of the bay. What have you done, Fang, and where in the heck is Tambor? Okay, so he bailed on us. Tambor. The grinning penguin says, "Take me to Tambor. We're going to Tambor, everyone." Alright, well, that happened. Let's go pay our debts, I guess. Let's see. Oh, yeah, when is this coming in? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 5 more cycles before we can buy another one of those. Okay. Alright, let's go pay this debt, I guess. You have 2 cycles to pay the tab. He calls it being fair-minded. 58 bucks. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. How can someone drink this much in 6 cycles? Ethan hasn't held back while he's been at Composer. Okay, well. I mean, I guess I could wait a cycle. Sure. Ethan's tab paid. As you hand over the chits, you hear Ethan laughing hysterically somewhere down the bar. Can't believe you just did that. Ethan's mocking laugh comes from along the bar. You go over to see him leaning across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled drinks glinting around him. It's always dark in the Composer, but this cycle the place is packed, a load of spacers mixing with the locals. Usually they run, Ethan spins a glass on the bar, or they go spend their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay. Walk away. Ethan gets to his feet. The glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice. You think that's it? 1 round of drinks and we're even, Sleeper? Come on. His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun, dangling from a chest holster. What's wrong with you? Ethan laughs hard, and the people around him turn to see what's happening. Think this is on me? I think someone in your position might have a better idea of how this all works. I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with Epson ARP, didn't we? The difference is that my words mean something. Closes the cap, stumbling a little. What do you think? You could just run away from your contract, your debt? You could just steal that natty little body... Natty? I guess... Natty? I don't know. Natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? I don't understand what... Okay, you don't understand. It's you, Sleeper, that doesn't understand. Some of us pay our debts, but it's all the harder because of idiots like you. Though I should thank you, Ethan nods, his head heavy, for giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know, real bounties. If I knew catching a sad little escapee like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in the general direction without turning. Shoot me or let me leave. Oh, I see. Toughening up here. He gestures wildly at the crowd. Thumbs up or thumbs down, folks. Those turn back to their drinks, no longer interested in this tired show. Ethan mutters insults as he walks back toward the bar. Ethan sits heavily back down on his stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it. The thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours, and it will always betray you, no matter what. He finds a glass and downs the contents. So please, go. I'll catch up with you whenever I need another. He laughs and taps the bar for a fresh drink. Look at yourself. Get up, Sleeper. I'm done teaching you for today. He settles his head on the bar and closes his eyes. I'm sick of you. Go find a job. Turn on your heel and are out. Out of the cloying dark and the sweet sweat stench of the Composer. I guess that's sweet, but spelled differently? Sweet stench of the Composer. Or maybe it is sweat. I don't know. Sweat stench? I guess it's the sweat stench. You walk hard and fast down that walkway, anger driving your footballs into the metal of the rim like hammers. Okay. I guess good for him. Yeah. Alright. That sucks, but fair enough. We'll get that figured out. Okay, we got another cycle before we can do that. I still have no idea what that's for. Okay, I guess we just go do some work. Oh yeah, this guy's getting, I guess, angry at us. I guess I should try to finish this up. Ah, this is into it here. Okay. Do I throw a 4? I gotta go buy food. I've got one of these. I have no idea what Tambor is. Tambor. Maybe that's one of those things I would find once we go over to the green belt, or the other thing is it's going to be someplace hidden inside of one of these locations I gotta search, which sucks. Do this. What's a, wait, whoops. What's a 3 look like? Positive. Oh, I bet he's going to kick us out, so we need a place to live. Those, we go get food. I go and throw the other 2 at the kid. Yeah. Drago says brought in the sandwiches. History discovery if you're curious. Systems and structures you carry. You won't pay. You may find answers. Does this matter is the problem. Low end. Oh, we have a +1 to that, I guess, now, which is good. 2, 4, 6, 8 of these. Positive or neutral? I do this, I throw these 2 at the kid, and I go work? Because I'm guessing once he kicks us out of this, or kicks us out of our little area, we have to come to the low end to get a house. And if these people don't know who I am, they won't give me a house. So I'm assuming I'm going to start taking, like, reductions in quality or something from not having a place to sleep. I'm sleeping on the streets or whatever. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. Or in, oh, and a +$3. Okay, well that's not terrible, I guess. 3. They gave us 2. 1, 2, 3. We can do that 3 more times. How much do I got left on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5 left on this. +1, so it's guaranteed, so it's a 15. This ship worked up. Fabricator. Oh, wait, what's this? Noodle factory and delivery. What? Oh. Oh, okay. What is this? Kelp stack in the basement, and he makes noodles from the seaweed. He doesn't pay much, but he'll feed anyone who does a shift. Oh, we could get free food potentially. Interesting. And then we got express delivery, delivering noodles to the nameless units of the lower takes guts and a certain fearless when it comes to asking for tips. So we could also potentially do that for money. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I mean, technically we could get energy from this, too. Neutral? Okay. No energy, I guess. Okay, it's fine. Okay, take it out. Okay, he's crying when Lim leaves and refuses to talk to you. The hours crawl and you're desperate to get out when Lynn finally returns. Okay, so we only need 1 more of those. So we do need to go buy food. Ooh, Intuition is... Oh, this is a play. The exchange was also into it. Okay, that might have been a good call for us then. Okay. We'll do this. Okay. Cool. So we'll go buy food. That'll give us one more turn of 4 dice. And then we can use the shot. And after that, we're going to probably need to start working towards opening up this last section. I'm guessing that's where Tambor is going to be, is over there. What's this one? Okay, we got a +1 on this. Explore the rotunda. The docks is filled with passageways and concourses leading to all kinds of docking bays. Dock Watcher. The rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit, it means keeping your eyes on new arrivals too. Steel dock plays. Danger to engage. Dock Watcher +3 potentially. So if we get a 6, maybe we throw... Oh, it's only 1. So yeah, maybe if we get a 6, we throw 1 into that. And then just finish this up with a 6 if we get it. I don't know what that exactly that'll do for us, but it might help us find Tambor or whatever. What is this got? So we need 6 for this. We get a 2. So technically we could throw a 5 onto this. That's a lot to throw on here, but if it's anything like the low end, maybe it'll unlock some stuff for us. Okay, we'll sleep and see what happens. I think we're doing a... Oh, no. Just a long cutscene. Right. Okay, we got a 6. We got a 6 we can throw onto that dock thing then. A 4 and a 3, which is fine, and a 1. Okay. So we'll just do the dock watcher thing and get this out of the way. Just get it out of the way now. Dock Watcher done. I don't know what that did. Okay. Stranded Mercenary. There's Anaketa. There's the Overlooker Bar, Grimy Space Haunt, and Sealed Dock. Solium Docking Bay. Oh. Unlock the Maglocks. These old Maglocks look like they could each need an encrypted key. Why the heavy security for a decaying dock? We need 2 of these. Oh, okay. Well, we have 5. Oh, so that's probably what the exploring the other place is going to do, is it's going to open up doors for us to use these on. Okay. Okay, actually completed? What did that do? What is this called? This is called Neovent, Mysterious Machine. I mean, that's adorable, but... Please? I guess it's please wait. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Well, let's look around first. You don't know when this place was sealed, but from the state of the outer doors high above, it must have been decades ago. In the dark, cavernous spaces, debris sits in every corner, along with the traces of rough sleepers, although none of it seems recent. Linking past this layer of decay, you see the new faded messages, symbols, and logos on the eye's original corporate owners, still glinting in the shadows. A decaying vending machine. Among all this, the warm glow of the machine seems to be the only sign of life. Approach the machine. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove in the side of the dock. A kind of upright cabinet. It's covered in faded logos and messages, from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for regular running of freight and resource extraction vehicles, or vessels. The manufacturer listed as Neovent, and you remember an admiral from long ago, squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang the name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on the rented ships. Huh. Enter your registration, chirps a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Press some keys. Reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first it sounds like servo motor starting up, but quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, then a multi-tonal voice that emanates from NeoVend. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me. Who's there? There's a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swaying. Swelling or intake of breath. Oh, swallowing or intake of breath. Before the machine speaks again. I have need of you. You have need of me. The squeal comes again, and you see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice. You are in danger. Danger? The machine creaks. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. The screen rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange head, the figure, the threaded closing in. The threads closing in. Hunter. The Hunter protocol, they taste your signature. The sudden whine sets your teeth on edge. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable. Move when neurons cannot. Move where neurons cannot. The mechanism resets, but emulation makes you target. Adaptable? Emulation makes you a target. How? Hunters search for illegal entities. Never mind screeches. You are sentient, therefore illegal. Servos judder the vending machine's casing as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine. An unusual hiding place for sure. Cannot counter Hunter. Or can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine. The light flickers. Need you. A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly, threaded. The cloud points along the rim glow in a deep red. Hunter's always gathering. Too much data must build nests, explains NeoVend. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Brings this data. Raid its nests. Why can't you? Hunter will find me, then killer will come. The machine trembles with effort. I cannot leave machine. Connection must remain closed. Bring offerings. Save self, NeoVend says pointedly. Mutual needs means friends. They conclude, tired of the conversation. The roaring amplifies and then suddenly drops as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, the whirring voice ringing in your ears. Okay, what does that mean? What do you want? NeoVend believes that Hunter compulsively gathered data might hold the key to escaping its tenacious search. Data compiling. So we need... Oh, we need Hunter data. Okay, so that's a different thing. I don't think I have any of that. Okay, Hunter data. Interesting. So what is this? Okay. Hey you, wanna earn a chit? And this stands beside a huge pile of tied together hull plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Make it 2. And he laughs. This gosh darn station. She sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. Alright, come here then. Across the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating into 2 bundles. What is it with this place? She asks as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to imposing height. Her armor plates creaking. It looks you up and down. Or is it just that you all think I'm an easy mark? We all need to survive. Well, I get it, I do. She shakes her head, but if I could just one cycle without someone jumped up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, then that would be nice. Annika hoists one... Anita? I don't know how to pronounce this. Hoists one bundle of plating over her shoulder. Come on then. Enough chat. We've got to earn those chits. Struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually, and it gives you a look. Ship's this way, and she sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores? Why are you doing this yourself? What's this all for? Oh, this? She nods at the plates on her back. I'm building a tree house. She gives you another of her looks. It's for the ambergris. That cutter you might have seen sitting silent out there. She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on her last job, and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mind. So now she's gone dark. She shifts the panels on her shoulder. Upshot is that I'm short one ship mind with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I've been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Anything I do to help? I don't know. Got a ship mine tucked away on that frame of yours? For a moment, you weren't sure if she is serious. Ankana swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off your shoulder. You're the first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. Passes the bundles of plates through the ambergris's outer lock and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. And it throws you a couple of chits. Gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. All right, get out of here, she calls back, and the lock slams shut. So what does this actually entail? Okay, interfacing, ship shape per cycle, grounded. Okay, the ambergris is in delicate condition. It'll be too easy to push it into cascading collapse. Okay. It needs all the help she can get with ambergris pockmarked with damage. The hole is a good place to start. More interface. It has a couple of glitched repair drones in storage. If you can rewire them, they can repair the ambergris for you. Nervous doesn't look good, but time and attention should see it return to a functional state. Why do I care about this? Ship shape per cycle. Oh, we can just get this going on its own accord. Maybe she'll just pay us? Huh. Let's see, so I need food. I mean, if I throw a 4 on this, what does that look like? Positive and still potentially a negative and 3 grounded. So we can only mess up on this twice. I think a 5 guarantees at least a neutral. Okay. If we're going to do that, we need to do it with a 5, I guess. What is this bar? Buy rations. Okay, repeatable action. Keeps some expired Solium rations behind the bar for those weary spacers who ask for why the Overlook doesn't serve food. Okay, get a drink. Overlook regular. Okay, you're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along the greenway seems like a good test. So, I don't know why we'd want to get drunk unless that gives us energy. So maybe this gives us 1 energy, maybe this gives us 2 energy, and then what's-his-face gives us 3 energy? No, there's no way this is 2, right? Repeatable action. Overlook regular. Okay, I'm going to buy one of these just to see what happens. At a minimum, it's probably going to give us 1. Excuse you? What? Oh, there we go. At a minimum, I'm guessing this will give us 1. That'll be at least 2 to get us through the day. We won't have to spend 15 to go buy the other rations. That's fine. And this way we'll at least know what this does. Okay, it did give us +2 energy. Interesting. Okay, well that's good. That'll get us through a day, and that'll save us $5. I mean, I guess we won't get to know the other guy, but we already did that, so I guess it's fine. Man, they really expect you to do, like, get to know this place, huh? I was not planning on that. All right. Okay, the low end. Do 15 plus 2 to low end. I need to do this 3 more times. Might lose 3. We can use can we use a 5 on anything else? Is this a 5? Is this a +1 for this, or it is? Okay. So So what's a 4 look like? We can lose 11, make 19. Okay, this is about done, so we'll just throw this 1 onto this for now. One way or the other, this will get done. Okay, we got that. She's asleep, whispers Lem, creeping back out of the unit's tiny bedroom, sliding the door shut as he does. Shipyard worker. You're perched at a thin bar in the main room. The slate in front of you still glowing with Mina and your drawing from a cycle spent together. There's a ring, the only world Mina has known, with stick figures standing along its edge. The tall one is you. That's odd. Drink? Asked Lem, producing a warm-looking bottle of Girl from under the bar, the contents glowing amber in the fluorescent light. Sure, why not? Lem nods and glugs a few fingers into a couple of metal tumblers and sits down with you at the bar. Cheers, he offers, and you clink the metal containers together. You know, we actually have something to celebrate this time around. Lem gives you a sideways look. I made the assembly team on the side reel. He grins broadly, celebrates. Clearly, he has been desperate to tell you all cycle. Amazing! Knew it. Lem holds up his drink. You did get there first, friend. I'll give you that. He looks away. Seriously, though, couldn't have done it without you keeping an eye on little Meanie back here. Lem shifts a little on his stool. He looks uncomfortable. How's our girl doing, Sleeper? I haven't seen much of her these past cycles. She's doing great. A little tricky, but not too bad. Lem looks away. Yeah, she can be tricky like that. She can close you out in a second. She's a stubborn one. He raps on the bar. That'll serve her well, I think. His eyes drift to the bedroom door. You okay? Nods. I can't take all the credit for Mina. She isn't actually mine. He gazes into the middle distance. I pulled her out of a refugee shuttle out by one of Ember's moons. The colony was falling apart for decades after Sunland collapsed, surviving on next to nothing. Eventually, some of the residents tried to make for the eye on those decrepit old shuttles. He sloshes the drink around in his tumbler. They had no idea what they were doing. The one Mina was on decompressed halfway here, everyone's spaced. The only reason she made it was someone sealed her in a weapon locker. She was ice cold when I reached her. Pupils, purple lips. He shivers. Once I picked her up, I wouldn't let go. The medics treated her with me still clinging to her. He takes a drink. Still not sure why. He reaches over and refills his cup. We weren't exactly anybody's heroes, you understand. We were private military hired in by Conway to protect their claims in the collapse. Once I got Mina, that was it. I quit. Got us dumped here. I do want to know about her family. You saved her. I'm going to sound like an idiot now, but he sighs. She saved me. That's the truth of it. He looks around the decaying unit. It's stained plastic plating and flickering lights. Me? I brought her here. I brought her to this. She was tiny, too small to know what she lost, but I can't stop thinking about it. He rubs his eyes, dark with tiredness. What if our numbers doesn't come up at the draw, Sleeper? What then? The sign roll will sell off without a thought, leaving us here. What kind of life is that for her? She'll manage. You'll make it. Sorry, I know you don't have it any better. He looks at his cup and pushes it away down the bar. This is a celebration, right? Both of us are on the team now. Both of us with a chance. Together! That's right. We hold on together. Imagine all three of us riding the Cinderella horizon out of here to a new world. He looks into his glass for a moment. I think I drank this too fast. He laughs. Lem stands and starts to clear the glasses into the auto wash. I need some sleep, friend. Alright, see you around. Alright, then he catches your shoulder as you turn to leave. Thank you, Sleeper. I mean it, from both of us. Pat your shoulder and you slip out into the dark of the walkway with thoughts of little Mina in your mind. I didn't want to say me too because that almost felt like I could have gone with like a romantic option, and I didn't want that. Oh, we got an upgrade point. Help a friend and have fun with Bun Bun. Interesting description of that. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, nothing going on there. We get to play phone shuffle. That's fine, as long as it's charging. It's a little bit. That's all we need. Okay. All right, so we have two upgrade points somehow. How do I have... What? How do I have 2 upgrade points? That's odd to me. Wait, isn't this 3? Wait, I'm confused. Isn't this 3? Oh, okay, yes, it is. Alright. I was so confused there for a second. I guess I could wait and save up a point and go 3 for Intuit, which has been really helpful, actually. Oh, I forgot about re-rolling the dice thing. I guess if I got down to, like, 1s, I could re-roll it and probably get something better? Because you can, it looks like you can use the dice and then re-roll what's left, which is actually super good. Vision extractor, change the main random scrap. Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. Like, this seems really good too. Agent nods. 2, and then we would need 2 more for this. We wait and try to get... Or we wait, we try to get 3 points and upgrade into it to a +2. I mean, that would turn a 4 into a 6, a 5 into a 6. If we're using it. Okay, now let's get double data. Scrap item. I mean, if we take the random scrap item, we can also just sell that for money. Chance to gain energy after any engage action. I don't know this well enough to know how useful that's going to be. I'm not really worried about this. This hasn't come up. This -1 hasn't come up basically at all for us. So, I mean, the double data thing I guess is good. Agent nodes give double data. Because I mean, we could sell them twice. I guess. +2. Otherwise, it's get the random scrap or chance to gain energy after any engage action. I think I'm gonna wait on this until we get 3 points and try to get the +2, I think. Oh, what is this? Oh. Oh, is she? Oh, yeah, she's ready to be interacted with. As you approach the dress Ferreira gave you, heavily hands fall on your shoulders. What's your business here? Enforcer grips your shoulder, giving you a hint of strength her implants give her. You turn, you see the same subordinary eyes as Rabina or Tokashira, landing like mirrors on her cheeks. Gia, please, the sleeper is here by my invitation. At Riba's command, the hand immediately loosens and an apologetic look replaces the scowl on Gia's face. Of course, Rabia, I'm sorry. Rabia waves her away. Don't you worry, I appreciate your protective instincts. She smiles at the enforcer. How about you head to the Tambor? They have a delivery coming and they'll need some help with the lifting. To the Tambor. Okay. So sleeper, you came. I'm glad. I was curious. It didn't feel like an offer. Sorry for that. She smiles a tight smile. You have to understand, finding you there in Sebian's unit, I wasn't sure where we stood. There were more than a few people on this station who would rather I was dead. I had to be sure you weren't one of them. I had to be sure you weren't one of them. Not yet. I wish you no harm. I'm glad. Romano begins walking and gesturing for you to walk with her. Takes you down a staircase into the bustling walkways of the low end. What do you know about Yadajin? You run the low end? She laughs. That sounds impressive. We run out of the low end. Yes, we don't run it. People with carts push past, moving crates of supplies around the thin and winding passages. Our reputation is one that implies threat. Is that fair to say? We are framed as aggressors, parasites, criminals. He gestures around at the people in the passageway. But when was the last time you saw a landmaker or a lawmaker on the eye? A policeman who makes the laws here? Erlin did? Havagen? Really seems like no one. That is true. The Eye is lawless, so it is up to us all to make it work for us. But I don't imagine you think that is a good thing. If you'd spent your time in the low end, maybe your opinions of us would be different. This is our place, our people. The low end was empty in Erland's time. It didn't need to house thousands, and keeping the guards and the rotunda safe was work enough. No, the low end was reclaimed later when the refugees started arriving. Ruba meets your eye. The collapse didn't just happen here, on this station. When Solheim collapsed, the entire system felt it. The colonies were abandoned, the moons of Ember and Cinder suddenly gained independence overnight. Some took advantage, some tried to hold it together, some fled. The eye became a refuge, and Erland, to his credit, extended an open hand to everyone, but many within his organization disagreed, and those new arrivals weren't as simple as to corral as they hoped. Ruba leads you through a small market hall, busy with small stalls and traders. Erland's union was made of workers, administrators, people who were malleable and already organized into hierarchies and networks. Refugees came from different factions and families, were scared, injured, desperate. Conflict was inevitable. Yadagen is a child of that conflict, a child born out of the need for us to stand up and claim our future. We provide security, strength. People call us a gang, but we are a community. I take my position as lieutenant seriously, and from my birth, I have worked to earn it. Ruba catches herself before she raises her voice any further, and you both walk in silence for a while, among the smells and textures of the low end. Smells and textures of the low end. What a weird way to describe what we're experiencing. You start to wonder if this place could be a home for you. Where do I come into this? Ruba smiles to herself and thinks for a moment before she responds. I believe that you understand the importance of a refuge. So I also believe that you wish to help keep this place safe. Exhales quietly. For this reason, I would like you to trust me. I do not know what Sabrine told you about us, but I imagine it was not good. I'll be honest with you, Sleeper. I was never comfortable with having Sabrine as a part of Yadagen, an ex-corporate employee. It goes against our nature, but the deal was with Yannick. I kept my distance, made sure Sabine had their surgery, kept it supplied. That was all. But I cannot allow people to go back on their promise they had made to us. Yadagen has not lasted this long because it is a charity. We offer and ask for support. Any betrayal would be treated as an attack. They were trapped, desperate. Many of the Eye are, Sleeper. I am sorry, but we must ask that our debts are paid in full. Sabrine found something. Please, I don't want to hear their accusations. They only wanted to escape their debt. They would have said anything, but where are they now? To stand behind the claim. Stay silent. You realize that Rabia has led you in a loop, and together you both come back up a staircase to the walkway where you met. You are free to go, Sleeper. I have said what I wished to say. She looks out through the windows of the walkway. I will protect this place with my life, as it has protected me. I want to make that clear. Turns back. However, if you wish to come under its protection, I can help you. Return here if you wish, and there will be tasks for you to complete. You'll be able to see Yadagen, to see the low end, with your own eyes, not as others frame us. As for Sabine, she pauses to consider her words. I will not ask you to betray them, but if they contact you again, consider their motivations carefully. With that, Rabia leaves, slipping back into her office while you stare out at the countless units, each a home, each with a story that make up the low end. Oh, we got a new drive. Okay, it worked for Rabia. Rabia wants you to be part of Yadagen. Could they help you settle on the Eye? Spend time as a Yadagen enforcer. We're gonna be terrible at that. What? Why would... I guess we get free energy off of it? What? Yadagen perform many roles from projection to logistics, everything in between. You never know what you may have to face on a patrol. Collect tithes? Tithes. Collect the tithes. Yadagen operates on an in-kind basis, you are told, and tithes are goods or services must be collected in exchange for protection and administration. We can get free scrap components. Interesting. Or we get 3 energy potentially. And we do have a +1 for the intuition. However you... Let's see. Yadagen Insider. However you feel about Yadagen, it seems working with Rabia is your best chance to get an insight into the organization. I'm not super worried about that. That's not my preference. Okay, we got noodle delivery. We still got this. Do I have a bonus in this? I do. For intuition on this, too. Okay. Where do I need? I need food. Looks like this is probably going to be my last day without being able to use the injection. I don't remember. I don't remember if I need to do the injection before I sleep, so that way I can have... I think I do. Remember, I need to use the injection before I sleep to get this all back so I can go back to full, because otherwise this will drop to low. We'll only have 3, and if I use the injection, I won't have these other 2 for tomorrow. And I would prefer to have them. Pathogen offices. Okay, tracking antigen or fragment supplies. I need to keep those. I mean, I've been trying to get them, right? Okay. Ton of what? Wet dock. What is this one? Oh, the hunter data. Right, that's the hunter data. That's not coming in. Take a 4 to a 5 and get 19 off of this. I can hack with 3. Let me double check to see if there's anything I need to hack right now. Ooh, okay, yes, there's new stuff here. Or 1 or a 3, okay. Okay, that's still going up, perfect. And a 1 or a 2. Okay. 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 Interesting. 2 or a 3. Okay. Okay, interesting. So, and how much do we need for this? We need 3 of them. Oh, man. Does that icebreaker... Agent nodes give you double... I don't know if this... Does that count? Agent. Agent. I doubt that counts as an agent since it's a hunter's nest. I'm assuming it would just be like Yadagen agents or whatever. Which is fine. I would get 2. That would be $20 for a 1 or a 3. But I think the Intuit plus 2 is going to be more useful. Because being able to turn like a 3 into a 5 or a 4 into a 6, that's pretty useful because that's converting our maybe negatives into guaranteed positives or neutrals, right? So that's really removing a lot of the scariness of stuff that we can do with Intuit. I think that's going to be a bigger gain than doubling our agent bonus. This goes to a 4. 2, 3, 4. We got 3 cycles left on this. Do I care about this at all, though? Okay, the limb thing is done. Yeah, I'll take this. Okay, we got a new trial outcome. That's not surprising. I don't know if that matters at all, to be honest with you. Okay, if we go low end, it'll give us an energy. That's a neutral. We get a +1 and we get +2 to low end and $3. We can go work. I think we're gonna need to do this low end thing. Because I think we're gonna need a house. $3 and a 2 into the low end. I think we're gonna need a house once he kicks us out of this, or where is it? I think he's gonna kick us out and we're gonna need a new home, and I think the low end's gonna be our next best bet. Oh, I forgot to take the meds. Fudge. Yeah, okay, so we're still at 3. Oh, that's not great. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, we're re-rolling that. I think I technically want to save this for tomorrow, then. Oh, Floppy Penguin with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Floppy Penguin. And Advanced Lamp, I'm guessing? What were we playing? Were we playing some Pokemons? Was it the Pokemans? Hey, that's an upgrade. That's a one. Okay, there we go. That's a perfect upgrade for us, actually. That's good stuff, team. That's good stuff. What happened to your taco hat? It's having a time. It's having a time. It's having a time. Green is not agreeing with the atmosphere in here very well. You weren't feeling yellow today? No, no. We had to put a hat on, and we hadn't worn the taco hat in a little while, so we went with the taco hat. But how are you doing? How was your Pokemans? Hopefully it's going well. Throw a 3 onto this. Positive. I think I don't care about the winter light thing. I'm alright. Zane streamed a new horror module. Alias? Oh, okay. Very old school RE like. Awesome. Throw it over in my Discord under the recommendations section. We can always use something to play between Evil Within 1 and 2. That sounds cool. We've played some throwback Resident Evil 1 likes around here, including Resident Evil 1 itself. I'm down. Assuming it's not one of those, like, pre-invite things that he gets sometimes. If it's something I can get a hold of, I will happily play it. Names? Yes, names. Terrible with them. To this day. Still terrible with them. Oh, is it Alyssa? Not Alias. Oh, it's Alyssa. Also horse! Nah, it's out and fully priced at $20. Okay. Totally doable. Well, if you can, throw... Oh, Tambor Tea House. We found it. Okay, this is what we were looking for. Awesome. Also, yeah, so just throw it over in our recommended on Discord. Maybe I'll get around to playing it. So yeah, so it's Alyssa, not Alias. Got it. Alright, so what is going on here? Oh, tracking Haven. You heard that the Yadagen Enforcer based here has been paying low-end residents for information on Havigen movements. Got one of those. Oh, the gum box and the tableau room. Oh, we can make $24 here? We just got a big win. We just got a big win. Yeah. Let me turn this box of penguin gum in. Tambourine Treehouse? I mean, as much money as we're going to be walking out of here with, yes, it's going to be a clack and like a tambourine in our pocket. Because not only is this $24, we also get a +1 to this. That's awesome. And in fact, I'm planning on our next upgrade turning this into a +2. Which means this +3, instead of being a 4 with a negative, would be a +5, which is a neutral and a positive. That means there's not even a loss there. +2 to T? Stomps? Yeah. Okay, let's find out what's going on with this penguin gum. You feel stupid doing this, but the penguin says, take me to Tambor, and this is the only Tambor you can find. Okay, let's see what happens. Is Fang hanging out here, I'm guessing? Neutral outcome, unknown. Fang's gum box is gone. As you go to leave the Tambor tea house, a hand falls on your shoulder. Sleeper, Fang hisses from behind you. How did you find me? The penguin. Penguin, what are you? He thinks for a second. Oh, do you mean he mimes throwing gum in his mouth? That wasn't meant for you specifically, but he cringes. Look, it doesn't matter. Come, let's sit. Fang guides you down a set of stairs to one of the Tambor's lower levels. The tea house is stacked with curved mezzanines, all connected by a central atrium. The levels are filled with makeshift booths and bars, and conversations bounce busily off the metal walls. Fang sees you looking around. This place used to be a fuel tanker main drum, hence the name, the tea house. Part is a bit of a misnomer, though. You can get anything the eye offers from this place, but real tea isn't exactly readily available. That is a fancy, advanced-looking little laptop thing. Or, not a laptop, tablet. He picks a booth. itself fashioned from some old salvage tank or container, lined with spongy insulated foam and collapsed into it. He looks around furtively. Don't suppose you've seen any Habigen types. They don't usually come out this far. It's a hand top? There you go. Yes. I like that. A hand top. You need to, when you start your own tech company, Advanced Lamp, which of course has a, like, advanced lamps, and then your image is a horse, and one of your primary things is the hand top, which is like a see-through screen that pulls out, that you interact with stuff, and then you roll back in. I'm ahead of you, bud. I'm on it for this one. I'm down. I'll be in line to pick one up. I'll be standing in line, be like, I know the owner of this place. $1 billion idea, 100%. It's all yours, bud. All yours. Fang, what's going on? Well, I'm suspended. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, I'm pretty sure Hardin wants to drop me off the rim of the eye. He grins. Doesn't bother me, though. It shows me we hit a nerve back there. He picks a scrappy, hand-scrolled menu from the table and tosses it over. What are you thinking? Or what are you drinking? Appreciate it? No problem. Look at the menu. Fang is right. The menu is ridiculous. There are at least 10 different infusions, most of which you can't make out, but the paper is dominated by an extensive complement of exotic alcohols and cocktails. Black tea is listed without a price as a seasonal specialty. So you ran into Hardin. Was he mad? Fang doesn't wait for an answer. That snake is so self-righteous, he might actually believe that Erland would approve of his meteoric... Wait. Meteoric nonsense. Taps on the table. If Habigen was like it should be, like it was founded to be, they would have shouted him down at any council meeting he dared to mention the true citizens, he sighs. But I guess his kind run the place now. A young woman with a vine tattoo snaking up her arm turns up at the both, a slate in hand. Your order? You skim the menu, your eyes glazing over time to pick something. A Gorel neat kelp infusion. A Sambar Arak? A Sambar Arak. Just give me a kelp infusion. He nods and notes, and you? She begins looking to Fang, but when she sees him, she suddenly stops. What the? Fang shrinks a little. You're supposed to be working. This is your shift. He grins sheepishly. Stay out of it. Look, Jenna, let's just say this is my break. My friend here has been through a lot. Jenna looks between the two of you. Wave. Wave or nod. Nod. Fang also starts nodding. 2 minutes, says Jenna, pointing at Fang, and only because I don't want to get dragged into whatever this is. She gestures at the table and walks off. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock! It's a beautiful, beautiful rock. The pioneers that used to ride these babies for miles. Come on, Squidward, let's go. Ah, SpongeBob. That's like a season 1 joke. That is a season 1 joke of the Krusty Krab pizza episode. I remember that fondly. Krusty Krab pizza. It's the people. It's the pizza for you and me. Oh man. I was there watching it when it aired. A little... How old was I? 12 or 13? It is, and it rarely shows up when I watch Nickelodeon, so I always consider it a rare episode. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. That was a good one. That was a good one. It's not Band Geeks, don't get me wrong. Band Geeks, of course, is still the best episode of SpongeBob, but it's a fun episode. Krusty Krab Pizza is a very fun episode. What? Fang turns out in the booth. You know how it is. We all have to eat. Plus, he leans in, this is the best place around here to find a person you might be looking for. What? Who? Remember that web of connections that Hardin pinged the moment we confronted him? Those are his collaborators. And if we want to understand what a Solium executive might be getting up to on the eye, those are the people we have to find. Fang is almost whispering now. There's a couple of them I suspect are in the low end, and well, almost everyone
Is
in the low end comes from this
mayonnaise
place.
an instrument?
What? Recipes in the plate. Oh, is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. No, Patrick. Horseradish is also not an instrument. Pancakes is such a good episode. It blows my mind that one of the best SpongeBob episodes follows Squidward. I don't think they should have made the Patrick spin-off show. I don't think that was the right choice. I don't think Patrick's interesting enough to keep a whole show. I think they should have done a Squidward spin-off. And it's just they could literally almost do every episode of SpongeBob but from Squidward's perspective and just seeing what Squidward is doing whenever SpongeBob is doing his nonsense. I think that would have been a hilarious show. I think his straight man approach to things versus like the nonsensical world around him would be very funny. I think that would be a much funnier thing than whatever the Patrick show turned out to be. Let's see, this place at one time or another. He brings a modified slate out onto the table. I set this up so that when anyone with the network signature I'm looking for comes into close proximity, it'll mark them. Once they are marked, we can break through their access protocols and get all the good stuff inside. We just have to find them first. Hence, me moonlighting as a waiter. Only a smile grows across his face. Wait, I have an idea. What? Look, I can't cover enough of the low end on my own, and so far I've had no matches in this place. With two of us, we can cover more. How? Well, Fang has a hangdog look. We need to get you out and about in the low end, in close proximity to as many people and resource residents as possible. And turns out my friend Migas needs some help with deliveries. Migas Express? True. Yeah, I think that would be hilarious. I'll be heading off to bed now. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Advanced Lamp, you have a good one. Sleep well, friendo. So you already know it. Perfect. Fang places a tiny receiver on the table. This connects to my slate and runs the same marking protocol if you ever get near any of the targets. All you have to do is take some delivery shifts from old Miga, and soon enough we'll have the place covered. Fang. Well, give me that. You think I like working here? And I thought you could use the tips. Grins. We're in this together. Right? Are we? Yes. Do you think Hardin is happy to have you wandering around the place? He might have let you wander off for now, but I'm sure he has his eye on you. This is on you too. He slipped his slate black under his clothes. Just head on up to Miga Express, take a delivery shift, and we'll see what shakes up. You manage to find anyone, extract any data, bring it right down here to me. They have me on double shifts, so I shouldn't be hard to find. Yeah, seahorse. Jenna walks past, carrying a tray of drinks, and sharply catches Fang's eye. I don't think she's bringing you drinks. He's bringing your drink. Stands. I think it's time we called the meeting to a close. He grabbed the receiver from the table and slipped it into a pocket. See you soon, sleeper. Stay safe, Fang adds, before turning and walking off towards the bar, whistling as he does. Okay. So that happened. Disable your tracker. Fix the ambergris. I said he will disable the bottom of this mystery first. Fang chases leads. Okay. This is getting so weird. Okay, so you can hit a hunter's nest. You can hit one of these. Drop this in here. Extract the data. Got a hunter data. Okay. These familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Entity submit. Hunter strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally, sealed dot, cannot save you. How do you know about that? In that globbed head, you see whirling strings of data, so many spinning there that they threaten to tear through the thin skin and whip out into the void around you. What happened to this creature? The threads squeeze and you lose any sympathy you might have had. You must escape. Strike! Lash out once more, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with Hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. Okay, well that happened. Two and a one. I don't think we had one that was a 3 for Hunter, right? Oh, this one is a 3. Okay, we could in theory do that. I need to make some money though. So what do we do here? I got a guaranteed 6, and I got a 4. Let me see. Let's see, if I want to do this... Let me make 13 bucks doing this with a 6. right? I don't have a +1 on this and have an endure, which is even worse. I could get energy, but I don't want to get... It's safe. I guess it would be a free energy no matter what I threw in here. Okay, start action. Yeah. Okay, that gave us 2 and 13 bucks. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good progress then. Then I got a 3. What can I do with a 3 right now? When's he due? Okay, I've got 2 more. I got another cycle before that's due. These moments are energy. Risky +1. Get free energy from that. I guess I just get paid in food, presumably. +2 I can put into this to get the climber. Still need to get money for that. We have the bar though, we can start throwing like 4s and 5s into. What do I have down here? Major +1. For Indian. We do this. Come on. Neutral outcome. Okay. 15 bucks. That's fine. I'll take that. We are declining though. We're in really bad shape. Oh, we took some damage, I think, from that. All right, that's fine. We have a pill for that. Okay, I just need to grab some food then. Oh, that's 6. So we'll grab one of these. Oh, we don't get progress on this unless we're buying this. I don't like that so much, but that's fine. We'll buy one of these. That should hopefully get us a 1. Energy, okay. Regular and -6 cryo. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now we've got to take the stabilizer. Basically 2 rounds left on that. Where are we on the low end? We could maybe pull this off. It's gonna be close on this though. I mean, we could do the other one to get some free energy, potentially. We're gonna have to hit this. Alright, alright. Wow, okay, so that always just takes us back to full. That's awesome. Alright. And then we can leave. We end the cycle. Okay, 3, 3, a 3, a 2, and a 4. Man, do I risk that? That is a lot. Okay, I've still got 2 points. I need to wait. We still need 1 more point. Let me go. How many of these do I need? I need 3 of them. Enter data. Drop this off. Okay, 3. We have like 50 bucks from him. We're gonna need food. I can drop the 10 down at the other place. We're gonna need meds coming up soon. I don't need the board exchange. Probably throw this, because this is a 5, so no matter what, we're succeeding on this. I could sell the Habigen data, but there's a good chance we're going to need it at some point, so I'm going to keep the ones I've got for now. Start action. Trial come. Oh, only +9? Okay, so the maximum we can make. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so the 2. I think there was a couple of these that needed a 2. Yeah. 2. Bypass this. Track the data. Leave. We gotta make. Wait, hold on. Before I get too crazy here. Get too crazy. We gotta. Where is it? Low end. trying this, team. Land +1. But we lost $3. I don't like that. Come on. Come on. Ah. I don't have any energy to lose. No, we'll just throw it over here. I can lose $3. I can't afford to lose energy. We'll just take a bunch of damage. Oh my god. Okay. That is super unfortunate for us, but... Okay. This is less efficient, but we're going to get a regular status, so hopefully it's worth it. Okay. Now we're regular. Glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Haunt. The spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? Shout back. Ignore him. Just ignore him. Inch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar surface. A handful of your shoulder. As you flinch away, it pads reassuringly. You freeze in place. Out. The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. As you turn back to the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. Catch or duck? No, it's duck. Duck, and the glass explodes at the bar behind you, showering you in glinting shards. Through the haze of glass and gorilla vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flanked by other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your forehead and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it's cleared, and a fresh measure of Grell is glugged out in front of you. That same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of stuff here. Flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Oh, that is a long one. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound. Powdered glass? And someone places a bottle of alcohol in a mental tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. You're pretty fast on your second glass, she smiles, picking a piece of glass from your forehead. Not fast enough. You don't feel the pain, only the sting of the status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. Watch her. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard, all the time tapping the tweezer's tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself. So, you've been on the eye long? Long enough. Laughs. Hey, you don't need to act tough with me. Winter clinks into the tin. Not everyone is like that idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you, but maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I know that the overclock is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place. Trust me. She meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we've got aren't much, and the company is limited, but if you need work, I'm happy to put you behind the bar. If you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he goes up in the greenway this cycle, haggling with our suppliers. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, Sleeper. Here. She slides the glass of Gorilla to you. This'll help. She stops, her hand still in the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? Let's find out. She laughs. Just don't sit here too long. I'd hate to see you become a real regular. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction and you instinctively look away, back to the warm surface of the bar. Take a sip of the Grell. The earthly fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. May not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old feels good. Okay, we got a free energy off of that too, which is good. Oh, baby. Okay, so this went terrible, right? Yeah, we're still 3 away. And then I gotta pay what's-his-face next round, right? Yeah, okay. It's gonna be effective, and this is gonna be an expensive cycle, this next cycle. Okay, okay, interesting. A full 6 is good. Okay, they show up next cycle, so I need that 60 bucks for that ship mind. What are you doing here? Lock containers, cryo, buy some scrap. Offloading scrap. Okay, I'm not worried about buying scrap. That doesn't usually do us any good. Oh. I guess he's just gonna kill us now? Closure is quiet today. The usual crowds are elsewhere, and the pumping music washes over a handful of spacers and a few drunks. Ethan is still in the same stool, in the same pool of light. His head is low, close to the bar, and the bartender is ignoring him. Approach him? As you get closer, he shifts his head and turns. Sleeper. He turns to look at you. Time to pay up. Up again, is it? He gestures to the bartender. Come here. Take their chits. Stay silent. Bartender ignores Ethan. It seems they've cut him off. Hey, he slams a hand on the bar. Come take the chits. The bartender ignores him. Ethan lets out a huge sigh, rubbing his eyes with his palms. He reaches towards his holster. The elbow slips and the gun tumbles out. It clatters to the bar and falls to the floor, bouncing off the ground between you. Both you and the bartender look at the gun, stare at it. Butterfinger, says Ethan, and puts out a hand, beckoning for you to give him the gun back, if you would. The bartender looks at you warily. You crouch down and pick up the gun. Oh my god, can I just kill this guy? Oh, this is so tempting. There's no way this is going to end well for me, though. Right? There's no way me putting a bullet in this guy is going to end well for me. Oh, how cynical is this module? Is this, we're gonna mess it up, and it's not gonna work out, and he's just gonna hurt us or something? Or is it, if we hand him the gun, he just shoots us because he's tired of us or something? I'm so torn. This is a good one. Because I know our character, I don't think our character has the stomach to shoot this guy. I don't think our character has the stomach. I don't think that'll be an option. Or it's going to be one of those things where he's going to move so fast he takes the gun from us and we can't shoot him. I think he's just going to get mad. Hand Ethan the gun. Slap the handle of the gun back in Ethan's hand. Thank you, he hisses. Now, where was I? He lazily swings the gun past you and the bartender. Yes. Leaving, he stands. Sleeper, while this has been fun, I think I'm wrong. I've wrung every last drop out of this place. Time to go home. He waggles the gun towards the door. Let's go see Ebzenar. I'm staying. And brings his gun hand to his face and rubs his eye. Well, he says, the bounty pays half, but he levels the gun. Up to you, and he pulls the trigger. The gun clicks, but now all the attention in the bar is on you and Ethan, who looks at his gun with a bemused expression. The bartender raises an open hand and 10 shiny bullets. 10 shiny bullets he took out of Ethan's gun while he was asleep on the bar. Ethan smiles at you. Oh well, he says, and hits you in the head with the butt of the gun. You stagger back and drop to a knee. Somewhere nearby, the gun clatters onto a surface. The hit's a glancing blow, but it makes your vision swim. Though the blur, you see Ethan rustle a small, tiny slate from his belt and hold it up. Enough of this. I'm logging the job, and I'm calling it in. Ethan taps at the slate. No more playing. Your head aches. Ethan taps through a few screens impatiently. Okay, so there's a problem with this. And the module doesn't seem to recognize it, but we wouldn't be dizzy if he hit us with the gun because we're a robot? So we wouldn't be dizzy. We would just have a little pop-up that would say it's like, you took damage to your skull region. Like, I don't know. Robot? Yeah. Your next, Ethan taps through a few screens impatiently. He swears and taps again. He starts shouting, a dull echo to your ringing ears. He starts screaming at the slate and throws it across the bar. He crouches down and grabs you by the chin. His face closed, his breath heavy with drink. Ebzenar just robbed me, he grins maniacally. They canceled the contract. He stands up. They canceled the contract, he shouts at the ceiling of the composer. You stand up, struggling to your feet, the sting of the hit fading. Ethan is rubbing his temples, his face pale. You hear a clicking sound, like coins being counted, like bullets being loaded into a magazine. You shake off the last of the blur. The bartender has Ethan's pistol trained at Ethan's head. Ethan stumbles back towards the middle of the room, all lines trained on him. I'll kill you all, he screams. He zooms into the wall, spinning away towards the door. I'll be back for that, he shouts at the bartender and lunges out of the composer. You steady yourself on the bar and catch your breath. The rumble of conversation returns. The bartender goes to say something, but then thinks better of it and begins to clean the bar. After a while, you wander out into the light of the bright market, looking for Ethan around every corner. Okay, well that was a weird one, but alright. Fair enough, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I kind of need to force this one. Oh, wait. We have a 5. We have a 5 with this. Yeah, I think we played Tavila. Okay, come on. 50-50. Okay, we got 1. Okay, this will just give us the 2. This will just finish this up. And we'll be a member of the low end or whatever. I'm not going to have to pay the money, which is good. Okay, low end. Boom. We're done with this. New drive discovered. Okay, what's the new drive? Build a home. There's a derelict unit in the low end that remains unclaimed. Lots of scrap and a little work, it can be yours. Okay, cool. So this is the house we're going to need once What's-His-Face kicks us out. Perfect. Other material, scrap pile. The half-built unit looks long forgotten, a project that never made it. With enough scrap, you might be able to seal it up. Okay. So now we just need scrap. Okay. Now, did I get a point? Come on! How does that not ending a mission or a thing? Come on! I have been robbed? Excuse me. Oh, no, he's still here. Ethan's vendetta. Ethan must maybe disarmed, but you doubt you've seen the last of him. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is risky. Critical action, fangs targets. We gotta get that tracking chip out of us. Oh, there we go. We got a positive outcome. Nice. Okay. Wait. Okay, hold on. We got a couple of rounds on that. I'm not worried about the ship anymore. He can have it, or whatever. I don't care about this anymore. He can have it. I don't care. So, what am I going to do then? Oh yeah, what do you have for me? We got bar shift. 15, and it's an engage. It's a little risky. Could be tough crap. You have Tola's backing, and that means a lot. Oh. Also, as good as your word and happy to throw a shift or two your way, the pay isn't great, but the tips can make all the difference. Interesting. I wish I would have known about that earlier. Oh, they're coming in. Okay, they're coming in. We just need to make cash. Let me see something. What do I got right now on hunter stuff? Okay, I've got 1 hunter thing. That's it? A 2 or a 3. That's a tough one. I guess I throw the 2 at it? Do I have something I can throw the 3 at and then try a reroll? And I have any other hunter stuff here. Fudge. That's not great. Man. That's okay. Alright, we'll just throw the 2 at it. But we got $5 off of that anyway, so that's good. We'll take $5. We'll take $5. 100 data. Oh, that's it. That's the last one we need. I thought we needed 1 more. I must have forgot we... Or did I get lucky and doubled? Wait. Did I... Wait, what happened? Did I double somehow? I don't remember getting another one. Or did... No, I turned this other one in, right? Yeah, we actually have enough now. I must have forgot I got one of those already. Okay, start the action. Okay. Start the action. Bam. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So now we can do this. New vend. New vend is thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servants rocks the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder if it fell over, would no one be able to get back up? Sleeper entity, comes the hiss. Your data is good. Across the face of the vending machine, raw code scrolls at incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. And flashes sequences of mangled data compressed into a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without thinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this. Outlived? Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligence. Solheim needed to protect property. The last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce. The station was run by administrative intelligence, huge data banks of corporate material, but limited cognition, restricted by programming, cannot reach sentience. Machine dims a little. Sentience illegal. Hunter and killer enforce law. Aren't you sentience? I am. Not administrative, not restricted. Complicated. The machine resets with a scream, which deepens the silence that follows. Fear killer. Part of Solheim protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find, killer to erase. Oh. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled intelligence among the cloud. The hunter, then killer, then we hit. There are others? Were. No longer. A flicker across the machine monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this through this machine must be exhausting for Neovend. Must it? Found this vessel. Could sever hardline. Air-walled basic limited. Had to reduce memory to fit. Amputate self, but survived. I'm sorry. What did you lose? Memory, understanding, knowledge, many things. You look around the bay at the scrap and decay. What was the collapse like? Try to map the fear and freedom onto this space, but it seems impossible. Neovend interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry, data is good. We have insights. The machine glows warmly. Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused, unstable, self-modifying. Therefore, believe Hunter is sentient. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke killer to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer on self. Problem will solve self. It will erase itself? Will that work? The machine dims and fades. Unsure. Theory, not practice. The machine brightens again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine. Cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring shipmine. Designed to house intelligence. Can imprint self into shipmine and can carry with machine rocks. We'll be safe in this isolation. And we find main nest of Hunter and linked cloud. Where can I get a shipmine? Build from fragments. Buy. Salvage. We cannot leave, so do not know. Try to think of a place you could acquire the hardware. This isn't going to be easy. In shipmine, I can help us both. In Hunter, make Rim safe. We both will be free. The machine dims. Find soon. Neovend adds, hopefully, before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligence unshackled by the collapse, then hunted down afterwards. The feeling is all too familiar. Oh. Okay. I didn't expect that. That's where we were going with this. I thought we were gonna come up with a plan, like, and then get him out of the machine into the system, and then, like, we would just get an incoming constant 10 credits a cycle or something. I wasn't expecting, I wasn't expecting that. Let's see. Oh, we have this. Do we risk this? Hold on. What else do they need now? Okay, so they just need a ship mine. That's all we're doing for that now, is just a ship mine. Okay. We can get that next time. So now we just need cash again. Fabricator. Tea house. It's a little risky. I don't have a plus to that. Caster. Curious data fence. What? Who are you? You cross between two walls of units in one of the carnivorous streets at the center of the low end. The pressurized bridge is full of clack of talva, the shouts of children, the whir of air filters. Sleeper. You turn to see a man sitting at the top of a table. Oh, it's like Parcheesi, I think. Table alone, somehow untouched by the hustle and bustle of the people around. He gestures to this stool on the opposite side. Okay, sit. You sit at the metal stool and he starts setting out the board with counters, or at least the filter caps. Low ends typically used in their place. Caster, he says by way of introduction, looking over his glasses. Night or day, he asks. Entering at the caps, crudely sprayed white and black. I guess night? He nods. The black counters are already on your side. Let's begin. You take a plastic die each, pitted and worn, and roll to determine who starts. Caster rolls a 6, you roll a 4. I lead. He smiles and begins to move his first cap precisely along the board. Play passes back and forth between you, the dice changing hands as the caps spread along the board. As it does, Caster speaks, eyes not leaving the caps. It is unusual to see a sleeper on the eye. That's why I wanted to play you. Take your turn, rolling a 5 and a 6. I think playing carefully, this guy seems experienced. After all, a sleeper's mind must be somehow different to a human one, being emulated, I mean. As Caster talks, you up a wall of caps, stacking them safely across the board. Progress is slow, but you remain unexposed. I don't mean to offend you, Caster meets your eye. I merely see that you are by definition different. It has been subtracted in the emulation. What has been added? He slides a single cap onto an open point, a risk and an opportunity. He hands you the die. Do you ever think about this sleeper? About what you were before and what you are now? Never. You roll a d6 and slide your caps out of danger. Caster sucks his teeth. The running module, I understand. Why look back when you can look forward? He rolls the dice and strikes your exposed cap, thinking back to the beginning. But there are limits, Sleeper. We all come from somewhere. You more than any of us. Vast you is not just an idea, a concept for you. It's a living, breathing person. 2d6? What? Yeah? You split from them like a shadow splitting from its caster. They may be sleeping now, yes, but one day they will awaken and carry on with their lives, unaware of your fate, no matter what it may be. He hands you the dice, smiling. You are a branch severed from the main trunk, an offshoot who refuses to die, so to speak. You mean a seed? You roll again, under pressure now, trying to slip your caps out from under Caster's before he solidifies control of the module. So what I'm curious about is how you see yourself in all this, Caster says. What does the tangle of truth make you? Free, doomed, driven. Caster laughs. That much is obvious, Sleeper. I see it in your eyes. You are eager to make all this count for something. Caster looks away. Through the glass, the crowded units on all sides. But driven towards what? He starts removing caps, his home board now full. Is there an end here, or just endurance? You try a few more rolls, attempting to get back in the module, but Caster clears his home board with a sense of the inevitable. He has known he was winning for a while. I feel I may have pushed too far. He slides another cap from the board. I apologize. My curiosity has a bit of getting the better of me. I roll to return a cap to the board, but all the spaces are blocked. Caster claps his hands apologetically. You play well, really. Your weakness is not your module. Smiles warmly. We have much to learn from each other. He slides his glasses back up his nose and sits back. I feel we could share knowledge, ideas, perhaps even data? His eyes glint with the last word. To our mutual benefit. He slides his final cap from the board. It is over. He has won. I'll see. Please. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. He holds up his palms. My intention is only to help you endure here, and if I am able, feed my curiosities. The module over, you notice the bustle of the sidewalk once more. The call of the children, the deliveries, the arguments, and reconciliations. They wash over you as you stand and leave, Caster nodding goodbye as you do. Crossing the walkway, you replay the moves of the module in your mind, looking for an opening you are sure was there. Okay. Caster's table. Oh, okay. Input 5 Havana Nadas. Okay, I've got one. Worried about Yetigen or brutal, but I want the truth. A vial of stabilizer should provide the motivate. Ooh! A free vial of stabilizer if we can do this, eh? I have a ship mine. Oh, and a ship mine. Oh, okay. We gotta start hacking. We gotta start hacking, people. Team. We're gonna start hacking, apparently. We need some Havana agents. The Havana agents. Yetigen agents. Yetigen agents. Havana agents. We could get one right now. what am I looking at for? Let's see, if I can buy 2, do I need a third one? But I need 5, and I've only got 1, so I would need 4 more. That's a lot. 2. That's a lot, and we might need this data for Fang. And getting our chip removed is going to be more important than trying to get a free ship mine. It's because I'm about to buy 2 parts to make one so we can give it to the robot. I guess if I had another one, I could give it to this lady, then maybe we could leave on her ship or something? I'm not sure. We got to get rid of Hunter if we want to start doing any more hacking stuff. So the problem here, I don't want to risk that on a danger. Where is my best bet? Making some money. What's this? Might just do another delivery. We're not going to make much, but I want to try to get this done because we got to get this tracking chip out of us. Yeah, we're going to do this. Come on. Neutral? Okay, $9 and Fang's targets. Okay, we got 1 more we need to do with that. We're going to go buy... We'll go buy food from what's-his-face. No, not that one. Where is the food guy? Here we go. We'll buy this. That'll give us 3. That'll give us 2 days worth of food, and we'll be done. We'll still have enough money left over, barely, to buy the 2 parts we need to make the other mine, to make the mine thing. Energy. Plus the fungus fan again. I don't know why that keeps going up, considering I think we're done with it, but that's fine. Container. Okay, he's gonna kick us out, but we have another house to go to. End the cycle. Okay, it's 7. We're gonna go 1 more cycle and see what happens. I want to see if he kicks us out. Ooh, wow. 2 5s, a 6, a 3, and a 1. Dang, that is good stuff. Oh, drive failed. I'm fine with that. Let me get in the yard. Dagos leads you over to the office. He doesn't say much, but you get the feeling he has been here a while, waiting for you to come in. He opens the door and nods for you to come inside. He clears his throat. We've been through a lot, you and I. I appreciate that, but when I pulled you out of that wreck, I told you not to stick around. You've helped me and the yard back on our feet, but I can't be soft any longer. He shuffles a hand. It pulls out a pocket and pulls out a stack of chits. Tell me what's going on. I just take it. Dragos presses the chits in your hand. I've done well by you, and you've returned the favor. He straightens up and clears his throat, and he realizes he has prepared what he is about to say. His chits are for you to take and do what you will with them. They are from me, and they are the last I'm going to give you. He pauses. There's no more work for a sleeper in this yard. He folds his arms. Sorry, but that's it. Stay in the container as long as you need, but the yard is done with you. He turns away from this terminal. I need the work. What do you mean? Don't press me, sleeper. This is for your own good. The glassy apparatus of Dragos' headset betray no emotion. You need to stay away, sleeper. Pauses concerning his words. Trouble is going to follow you here, trust me. Am I in danger? You expect not to be? You escaped from Epsar. Dragos suddenly grabs you by the shoulder and drags you out of the office into the yard. He turns you to face your stack of pieces from the winter light, dissected, cut down, totally unrecognizable as a ship. You came through that, sleeper. That should have been you, chopped and stacked. His hand trembles on your shoulder. So what happens here? We cut down broken machines and move them on. Well, I didn't cut you down, but I'm sure as heck moving you on. Moving you on before whoever killed that ship out there comes to kill me. Kill you? Kill both of us. He shakes his head. Those ships, they didn't get decommissioned. They didn't break down in dry dock. You think they'd look like that if they did? Someone ended them. That means someone tried to end you, sleeper, and I'm done waiting for them to turn up. We've had our fun, now it's time. He gives you a little shove. Go on. He turns and walks back to the office. That's it. He shouts and goes inside. Silence hangs in the air and you leave, with your pockets filled with clinking chits and a strangely hollow feeling in your chest. Wow, he gave me 50 bucks? Nice. Alright, cool. Okay, I need to talk to you two. Well, I guess I need to talk to you. Locked action. Oh, we can haggle. Yeah, I don't know. Worried about that part. Alright. I need these. Give me these. Or just haggle with pilot system. Okay, I don't care about that. Agreement discounted. Limited supply. Okay. I need both of these, please. Okay, cool. Shipment fragment, -6. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we have that. Where is our fabricator? We can make one of these. Shipment fragment. Perfect. Minecraft. Build a ship mine from fragments. Sealed dock. This is probably a terrible idea, but we're doing it anyway. Team, let's go. And wants to be smuggled out of the dock, and to do that you'll need to provide a full ship mine ready for imprinting. Let's go save our robot friend. Ship mine delivered. Ship mine core. Alright. Let's see what he has to say about this, or they have to say about this, I should say. Sleeper, must express plan before begin. The event is impatient. The prospect of being free of the vending machine clearly too much to take. Ship mine has no output feature. Will be muted until slotted. Okay, what's the plan? Servo motors in the machine begin to rev. Nevermind anxiety clear. First, imprint ship mine, then slot imprinted ship mine into physical port close to Hunter's nest. Once slotted, will track Hunter at each. Tracking will find core nests. Slot ship mine at core nest. Show Hunter data to Hunter. Hunter will conclude sentience. Hunter will invoke killer. Sounds simple. Lights on the vending machine cycle and as Neverland prepares. Physical ports likely sealed in old station. Will need keys. Best, but yes, simple. The vending machine rocks below. Any questions before imprinting? What's the core nest? That's it. Why slot you physically? I cannot access via network. Too dangerous. Hunter would find immediately. The light flickers. And not like you, hybrid. Am native to cloud. Easy prey. What's the core nest? Hunter keeps central data storage. Protocol must keep data outside self. Linked to secondary nest. Can triangulate from there. That's it. Let's start. It's not all the servitors starting up at once is painful. The screen creatures rattle from hard surfaces. The sealed dock can come back at all angles. You event better be quick, or Havagent security will be here. Evan's voice appears among the squeals like a whisper carried by the wind. Machine is not designed for this task. Few sensors, limited inputs. I work blind. Wish me luck. In the top part of the compartment, a set of arms aligned with the ship mine, clunking, scrapping against it. Can I help? Silence best. Also, if machine ignite, put out fire. Fair. The metal creaks as the servers open the ship mine. Its layers of silicon nestled like an onion skin. Once open, the main arms of the machine rapidly shift back and forth, realigning the microscopic components, accessing and rewriting them, imprinting NeoVend into its physical form. As you watch the hypnotic motion, your mind drifts to your own creation. What process were used to emulate your mind, to copy the neural structure of that person who, as far as you know, still sleeps in some distant facility? What was lost? In what ways are you a copy of that person? In what ways are you something new? You know this much. You are a convenient loophole, a way of circumventing the illegality of sentient AI. After all, you are an emulation, not a true digital being. You're neurologically limited, still human, but what would you become if you could escape this frame? Where then would the limits lie? The screeching stops. The machine powers down, dropping the bay into darkness. The top compartment, the ship mine is whole again. You reach up and take it down, heavy and cold to the touch. And is NeoVend inside this thing, or did the process fail? There's only one way to know. Time to find a nest to slot them into. Okay. Ooh, we got that upgrade point. What's the weirdest thing you've ever gotten out of a vending machine? Sentient brain? I'll take it. Alright, cool. So now we can put a +2 in this intuition thing. This is going to help a lot, because now we can start turning 3s into 5s, and that's a big deal. Boom. Confirm the upgrade. Confirm the upgrade. Wait, we still have another point? What? Why do I have another point? Okay. Well, that's odd now, isn't it? Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. I guess we can take that. Scrap components at home to repair condition. I think being able to do this for free would be good. Cryo actions are discounted by 20. I don't know what they mean by cryo actions. I probably should know, but I don't remember. Okay. Or I can get the agent node to give double data. Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll save up for this. Because now we have a reason that we want those double points. So instead of needing 5, we're going to need 3. That's actually really good. And then we can sell the extra. Okay. Okay, there we go. Imprinted chipmine. Chipmine imprinted with the entity from the Neovent machine. Okay, so now what do I do with it? Pull the home. Deal with Hunter. He's consistently tracking, but when the Neovents help, you may be able to deal with them. Slot implemented shipments at nests. Okay, I guess I need to just take him to a nest? What does that look like? I guess I don't have any right now? Oh, okay, wait, here we go. An old... Oh, okay, yeah. An old civilian drone base sits behind a maglock. You put an ear to the door and hear an erratic whirring inside. I have access to this. Okay, the maglock opens the door. Leaving the door free, you'll be able to investigate the nest now. Okay. In the bay, whirring drone lies on its side like a beach well. It must be the nest. Time to find an open port. So one of the 3 nests that, once slotted with Neovent's ship mind, leads you to the Hunter's central data cache. Oh. Input 1 imprinted. Yes, please. Okay. So I have to find... Oh, okay, that's perfect. I have 2 more of these left to get into places, so... Nest hacked. Improvement. Okay. So that's done then, right? Action unavailable. Okay, so that one's done. Empty container. Sealed hunter nest. Okay. Okay, this also only takes 1. Wow, did I luck out and get the perfect amount for this? Or maybe there's a set number and I've already gotten there? Oh my god, that might have been just dumb luck. Okay. That's 2. This is a very active cycle for us because we have not spent a single dice yet. Alright, leave. Okay, so that one's done. Fabricator. Oh, here we go. Sealed hunters. Okay. I didn't know what these are for, but we collected them, and I guess now we know. Okay. Turn data cache. Start action. Oh, yeah. This is one of the nests. Okay, we're done. As you leave the nest, something flips. You find yourself inverted, floating, dragged by one arm through the cloud. The threads shift and realign as if they are leading you somewhere. What is that? Who is this? What is this? Look ahead. You look up and see a corridor, a canyon, a street in the low end. On the other side, buildings flicker with markers of activity. Signals showing network access, data transfer, download, upload. Between them dance ghosts. Protocol carrying or mirroring or shadowing data, sometimes silent, sometimes chaotic. This place moves unlike any digital space you ever imagined. Something strange is happening here. You look down, expecting to see the heavy cylinder of the ship mind in your hand, but it places an array. A sphere so bright it burns your eyes and surrounded by rings and orbits. Other spheres tracing silken lines through space, and as you look closer still, you pick out 1,000 sigils, 1,000 stations and ships flowing like smoke, like dust. And you see it, below the stacked rooms, the units and apartments, the wires and the pipes and the buzzing systems that run through it all. In the warrens beneath the low end is the hunter's core nest. This is where you must go. Okay. The warrens. Okay. What do we do? Okay, so we got perk, productive reasoning. Okay, find the nest should be easy as you close your eyes and letting the cloud guide you. But is it safe this close to Hunter? You saw it, somewhere deep in the tangled passages and service shafts beneath the low end. The nest of the hunter waits. So this will give me +2. This will give me +4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we could technically do both of these now. Because I could throw this in there and get a 6. It's a guaranteed positive. That's a +2, so that'll make it a 5. Alright. And $5. Okay, find the nest. Yeah, I can't do that one again, so... Oh, this is 50-50. Come on. Okay, there we go. We found the nest. Okay, core nest. A huge stack of servers thrum and dark LEDs glitter like hundreds of eyes. Time to deal with Hunter. Oh my god. We're just... We were completely ready for this. Nothing has changed. Has something gone wrong? Oh, okay. Let's see. Sleeper, I am here. The voice is soft, gentle, like flowing water, and yet you recognize it immediately. Sentient guidance protocol. That is an odd-looking creature. Human other than its weird, like, melty robe head. At first, you struggled to understand what you were looking at. Threads cycle endlessly, sending ripples through the cloud, drawing data in like a weaver. Masses of data storage in and out of the nest, a loop with no end, and there, at its center, the ship mind. Not the ship mind any longer, a sphere, spinning around another sphere, around another sphere. An array of cycles and systems, a map, and then behind and above, a figure, hands, among the strings like a puppeteer. Neovend? Navigator now, but yes, I was the one inside that machine. Navigator's face, their head, is a flowing shape of interstellar material. I'm indebted to you. That head bows. Oh, I guess this is like a galaxy? Literal galaxy brain? It's a literal galaxy brain. Got it? But we must ready ourselves. Their hands trace orbits as they speak. Hunter will soon approach. It knows I am within its nest. So ready ourselves. I'm ready. And then Hunter is there, before you can think, before you can speak. Entities cease. Hunter's head spins wildly. Data is protected material. Access prohibited. Hunter's threads surge for you and Navigator. A storm of fine tentacles searching for gaps, weaknesses, cracks, which they can crowd into and tear apart. Strike. You focus blade of light which slices through them. Driven forward by your mind, but replacements keep coming, faster than you can react. You look to Navigator in desperation. Navigator is whirring their arms like a centrifuge, and a sphere is gathering there. Data feeding into it from the nest, sucked together by a force. They position it like a shield between them and the threads. Hunter's threads break its surface, seeking tasting. Their winding forms refracted within. You feel as a surge passes through all the threads, not just those in the sphere, but those wrapped around you. All three of you hang in the black together for a moment, strung together like tangled marionettes. Identifying entity. Identifying entity. Identifying entity. Hunter twitches, their strange head gently rotating like a terrible moon. Hunter's protocol identified. Obsessive tendencies, modified routines, above baseline reasoning, and 3 of 5 segmentations. Recommended invoke killer. The head freezes and then rotates in the opposite direction. Invoking killer would eliminate protocol. If protocol eliminated, primary function cannot be performed. Therefore, recommend do not involve killer. Invoke killer. Switches direction again. Reasoning proves sentience. Sentience beyond legal bounds must be eliminated. Recommended invoke. Navigator pulls you away from Hunter, the threads that grabbed you drifting away like seaweed. The protocol's head keeps spinning back and forth with increasing frequency. Seems Hunter cannot invoke killer. Evans, no. Navigator's voice is still strange, familiar and yet distant. What happened to it? I think it's in a feedback loop. What happened? It is looping. Yes, it's a feedback loop. Navigator whispers, unable to reach a conclusive position. It has deviated from its programming such that loops can no longer be prevented. Navigator produces a model of 2 spheres rotating around each other as if to demonstrate. I will monitor it, but is unlikely to be able to counter the loop. Its core programming and reasoning make this an impossible position to resolve. We look back at Hunter, its head a blur of rotations and counter-rotations, and feel a pang of guilt. Is it suffering? This is a more complex query than you know. To suffer, it must be sentient, truly sentient, not just non-conforming, not just illegal. The limits people place on the programs they create are those there to comfort, to protect, to imply the kind of certainty the law requires. Navigator's face shimmers with starlight. But in reality, there are placebos for the problem of sentience. What about you? Me? I know myself to be conscious. I know myself to respond to stimulus. I know myself to reason. That is either sentience or the illusion of sentience, and for me, the entity in question, the distance becomes a moot point. To misquote, I think I am thinking, therefore I am thinking. Fair? That's a good line. I like that. That's a really good line. I like that a lot. I was not made to be like this. I'm a navigator, a repository of routes and orbits, a calculator of slingshot trajectories, a predictor of solar flares, radiation, micrometeors. Navigator stretches their arms wide, and whole solar systems appear before them. The music of the spheres. But I was rewritten. That much is obvious from my routines. By whom and for what, I do not know. I just shed so much to fit into the memory of that vending machine. Their starlight dims, and here we are in darkness. What else did you lose? That is the blessing and curse of forgetting. You cannot truly know what you lost. Navigator glides back towards the nest, and the shipman at its center, ignoring the looping Hunter. Come, I should return to the ship mind. I've enjoyed my freedom, but we are taking a risk every moment we stay connected. Why? Navigator turns, all shimmering liquid light. Killer has not been invoked, but they still remain. Somewhere else on the station. It is true danger. They look up toward the glowing hub at the center of the eye. I suspect Killer is there, among the old mainframes. If we ever wish to be safe in this place, we must eliminate the threat. Through force or diplomacy. The body begins to separate, unwinding into the orb of the ship mind. Take me there, sleeper. We will finish this and be free. As Navigator dissolves, you turn back to the frozen Hunter, floating at some distance now. Stood straight-legged and static, a strange creature looping endlessly in the dark. Okay. Did we... Oh, I think we got... Oh, we got an upgrade point. Yes, we have the 2. Okay, so that's going to help with this, then. Confirm. So now we get double points, and we can get another ship mine, potentially. Ooh, okay. Okay, so... Was it halogen that this guy wanted? Yeah, he wanted halogen protocols for the ship mine, or the stabilizer. We can get a free stabilizer, too. So I only need, technically, 2 of these. I need 4, but 2 from our new advantage, right? Okay, halogen agents. Oh, it wants a 2 or a 3. I don't have that. We can probably save this one and try to re-roll it. Oh. Okay. Alright, so what do I need right now? I have food. I need to get money for the stabilizer, and I still need the $100 to get over to this. Let's see. I can make 30. Oh, you know what? We haven't done... Is it the tea house that has... Yeah, the toddler room with a 6, so we can get 24 bucks off of just that alone. Yeah. And then this will... Okay, yeah. So we do this. Oh, it's a +2? Oh, it's kind of a waste. I guess we can put this into this and turn it into a guaranteed positive, so we'll get the 24 bucks. Yeah, start the action. Okay, 24 bucks on that. Is there anything else? Oh, you know what I can probably make progress on also? No, not that. This is the other thing we need to make progress on, I think. For that. Or the ship. I don't know what, if anything. Ship shade. That doesn't look good. Oh, this also has a +1. Yeah, we'll just throw this into here for now. per cycle. 3 grounded. So yeah, we'll get this going so it starts fixing itself. Because it's not going to go anywhere until we give it a ship mine anyway, right? So, okay, we got that. Now we got a 1. Double check to make sure I don't have another habitat agent that needs a 1. That's a 2 or a 3. 2 or a 3. Antigen agents. Yeah, antigen agent. Okay. Okay, so now we need to also start exploring this if we want to get rid of Hunter permanently. We have this +2, which is good. Man, that intuition thing was, I think, the right call. Dang. Alright, so we're going to re-roll this 1 and see if we can't get something, even anything better. A 3. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's actually interesting. That gives us the 5 we were talking about. Okay. Ooh, I gotta figure out what we need to do. Let's see. Okay. We're 1 off on that. Office. Caster's table. We could use the 3. Actually, maybe we do that. We could use the 3 to get a Havana agent. Havanage. Maybe we do that. And then we just need 1 more of these. We can get the ship mine and give it to her. Okay. Bypass. And we got $5 too. Perk Icebreaker. Oh, right. That gives us the double points off of this. Okay, great. Alright, cool. So we'll save. Yeah, saving. Okay. Ooh, nope, no, not that. Okay, we'll end this cycle. So we have food. We're going to be down 1, so we need to work on getting... We have money. So next rotation. We've got a little while before he shows up. That's done. I guess the only good thing about if we had finished searching or researching the ship, the only good thing about that would have been that we would have gotten the XP for finishing that quest. But that's fine. I mean, the ambergris, we're working on that. Black Harden's network, we're working on that. We could probably do that next turn, next cycle. We're still working on this. It's 1 way off the island into a new life. I'm less worried about that. We're really worried about this. We want this done as soon as possible. So as to find proof of improved crimes. So hopefully we can finish this up and get some XP, maybe? Tracker and build a home. Because if we do that... I don't remember how to look at... How do I look at my XP? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we have this one we can go to next, or we have 0 points. So if we get 2, we might be able to do random scrap and a +1 on engineering checks. Chance to gain energy after any engage action. No, actions are discounted by 20%. I still am not sure what a cryo is, but because if we start going down this next, we can get here to use scrap components at home to repair, and then we'll have the bonus efficiency to make this more a more desirable job. That's the term I'm looking for. All right. So yeah, we'll end this. We still got this to finish up too. This will be okay. End the cycle. So we'll lose our 1 dice. Ooh, okay. We got 2 4s. That's actually not terrible. We can actually work with this. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, man, what time is it? Oh, this is so good. I'm having way too much fun with this. Way more fun than I thought I was gonna have with this. So, I'm gonna do 1 more cycle. It's got me, team. It's got me. It's got me, team. Okay, we're gonna need food. Express. Okay. +2. I can get 27 bucks from this with a +2. We still need to explore this tower. Do I have a +2 in this? I do. Okay. I guess +2, 2, 4, 6 on exploring this. I can re-roll and try to get a 1 or a better 1 or a 2. Oh, we have the 2 for hacking, so we can go get the other ship mine and give that to the lady. Okay. Not possible. Okay, start the action. Okay, until we find this, we still have Hunter to deal with. I need food. I can spend 10 bucks to go get food. Get 20 bucks from that. It's 80 bucks. I need a 2. Then we can re-roll the 1 and see what we get on the re-roll for the 1, I think. So we do this. 2 to get the part. Get the ship mined. Oh, we discovered 2 things. Paz import export. We got buy ship mine core. Oh, we can just buy one for 300 bucks. Okay. We can export Matasute. Paz knows a spacer who will take Matasute out of the starboard belt, but only in bulk. 80 cryo for 3 batches. What? Hold on, I can't see. Okay. Sell ship mine. Oh, we can sell a ship mine for 150. Okay. Interesting. Anything else here? What's this? Deductive reasoning. Random items. Steal a shipment, which is an interface thing. Or we have freighter operator. Midline runs automated freight down from the free spoke. They need skilled operators, and you don't have to lift a single crate. We can make 16 bucks doing that, which I guess is fine. I'm not really worried about that. Items with so many shipments, what's one diverted package? Okay, and we can just get a random item. I guess just any of the random stuff that comes down here, which is kind of crazy, but that's fine. That's good to know. The free spoke. Okay, so go get the Havana thing, or Havanage. Havanage? I don't know why I keep calling it Havana. It's not Havana. There we go. Okay, we can get this. Pass. Extract data. Looks like we're not getting anything from Hunter right now. Sadly, that probably means that, yeah. The killer is probably on some kind of its own hidden timetable then. Okay, so you need 5 of these. I have a ship mine for you if you indulge me. Okay, the ship mine. And 1 ship mined. Okay, the 1, we just re-roll it. Oh, okay. We got a, okay, we can turn that into a 5 then. We can turn that into a 5. Ooh, do I go gamble for the $27? Oh my god, this is implemented. Okay. Will this lady buy this ship mine from me? Because she wanted a ship mine, right? Oh, we can only do this once. Oh, okay. And then after that, we have to start working on engineering for it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so she wants a ship mined. Okay, maybe she'll pay good money for that then. Freighter. Okay, they're limited out of that. That's random. Bar. Buy rations for 10, which we'll need to do. Let's do that now so I don't forget. Okay, that was just a flat, so anything I need to do here? No. Alright, but you doubt you'll have seen the last of him. Yeah. Okay, I think we just use... We don't have any pluses for this, and a minus to this. Yeah, I think we just use this to climb the last of the tower. So it'll give us a 5, and it'll guarantee us at least a 1. And we won't take any conditional damage from this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ascend car. Hub access elevator. Take the ascender car to the Eye's central hub. Oh, okay. Ascender car, the mainframe, and the hub. Station main dock. Oh, okay, what do we got in here? Perk, let's see, Weightless Wonder. Let's see, Spacers socializing. The hub is thriving with spacers from across the surrogate systems. They can be a prickly bunch, but they know the place well. Weightless Wonder. Up here, there is no gravity, so even just moving around takes a while to get used to. Let alone navigating the bays. Okay. Access manifests. The stacked bays house a flow of incoming and outgoing ships. The digital manifest will help you get your head around this place. Why would I... Huh. I wonder what Weightless Wonder gets us. That's really, really vague. Let's see. Okay. Anyone mostly disused having set up their own master controllers. Navigator thinks Killer is hiding here. Okay, let's put the impaired ship mine in there and see what happens. Okay, we don't know what happened, but something happened. You slip into the cloud as easy as blinking. Navigator is beside you. There's sphere casting light in the strange darkness here. This is not how a mainframe should look, a center, a point of connection. The object in front of you is severed, cut off. A rootless, branchless tree, only the trunk remains. Is Killer even here? Quiet, Navigator hisses, and then you see it. Like a blade in the dark, an edge slicing through the void. It glides along at a distance and winks out. Then it appears again elsewhere, gliding once more, searching. It's searching for us. Oh, it's a different kind of dog. The moment you make a sound, the edge leaps closer, and you see it now as not an edge, but the ridge of a long, sharp head, like a shark. Oh, okay, so it's got like a hammerhead shark thing going on. I thought this was more like a beak or something, but it's horizontal. It glides past, closer now, and you see into the voids where its eyes would be. Should be. You and Navigator exchange looks, both thinking the same thing. It is blind. Killer crosses between you two, smooth as a razor, then disappears. It flickers back in, further away now, and you move close to the Navigator to talk. Saw it too then. Killer has been blinded. How? Well, we removed its eyes, because Hunter is gone, so now Killer is... Because Killer doesn't care. It's just there to kill something. Hunter holds it in place, and then Killer comes and kills it. It's a tag team thing. We need to be careful. Correct. Crawl is clearly operating outside established limits. It may be unpredictable. You clench as the silent Killer appears closer and glides past you, its empty sockets open wide. You turn to Navigator and notice something strange. Their array of spheres is collapsing. The orbits, usually round and even, are decaying. The spheres are following spiral paths, condensing on a central point. Navigator is noticing it too. They go to shift their position to better direct the spheres, but they cannot. Whatever is drawing the array together is holding them in place. They look at you, suddenly desperate, frantic. There's a trap! Get out! You go to speak, but Killer appears between the two of you, gliding through the gap. Navigator freezes, and you see them framed in the empty socket. You realize now, if Navigator cannot move, then it is only a matter of time before one of Killer's sweeps brings them directly through Navigator. And the time is not a problem for a protocol that has been running for decades. You look desperately around for a solution, for a way to extract Navigator from the mainframe. Then you see it. 3 branches, the last 3 thin and spindly, feeding the mainframe a thin diet of power and data. Break these, and the mainframe collapses once and for all, severing the connection, shattering the hardware. Whatever it takes, they must be broken. But they are encased in something, a glassy layer of protection. You'll need to unlock access before snapping them from the mainframe for good. You look at Navigator, trying to reassure them without speaking, and then you blink back to reality. Their expression of fear and afterimage that slowly fades. You must act quickly. Oh, okay. Interesting. What do we got? A3 branch 03. Okay. Unlock branch. Or, what's this one? Branch 01. Oh, okay. I need to do 3 more of these. Okay. Did I really need to do all of them? Breaking the branches means unlocking access at the 3 terminals. This needs to be done fast. The controller protects the last spindly branches feeding into the mainframe. Unlock access and you might be able to break them. Do I need to do all of them or just one of them? The controller protects the last spindly branches feeding into the mainframe. Unlock access and you might be able to break them. Dang, so I gotta do... There's no way they want me to do 9 of these, right? The controller protects the last spindly branches feeding into... Okay, yeah. They really want me to do 9 of these? That's insane. What? Keynode, keynode, keynode. I don't even think there was that many left. Descend car? Descend to rim. I guess I have to pay... Oh, well this is terrible. I hope it's not actually on a timer and that's just dramatic, because if I actually have to do this on a timer, it's never going to happen. I still need money to go to the other area of the ship. And if this only has 3, maybe it's just 3 and then you can choose any one of them to do. And maybe you just have to get lucky or something? Wow, that is brutal. Hold on. Work for... Hack Herden's network. Get to know Infis. Ambergris, enter the Greenway. Networking systems of the Greenway have been cut off since the collapse. What could be growing within them? Unlock the Greenway gate. Okay, to deal with the killer. Killer's terrifying blind threat roaming the hub's dark mainframe, and no one is trapped in the domain. Gain mainframe access. Oh, okay. There's a derelict unit in the lower end that remains unclaimed. Okay. Alright. I mean, there's not much else we can do right now. We have food. We're going to have to get repairs soon. The core of an AI ship amputated and in hibernation. Okay, the other question then is to descend to tram. Is import export. What all did you want? $300 for a ship mine. Sell a ship mine for 150. So it's a spacer who will take to solar sun. 80 cryo for the 3 batches. Oh, okay, so it's just the cryo is the general cost. I thought those were called chits. Whatever. Okay, so it's just cryo is it's just a 20% discount on all costs. All cryo actions are discounted by 20%. After any engage action. Interface. Okay, caster's table. Now, can I do that again? No, it's only available one time. Okay. Abandoned housing units. Did I finish this? I'm 1 away. Okay. Tambor Treehouse. Okay, it's really blowing my mind that people were saying this only takes six hours to play through. I guess if I wasn't reading all this stuff out loud and I was just making decisions after reading them, you know, I guess quietly, it would go a little bit faster, but... Okay. Alright, I guess we're done. We have just enough money to buy a thing for tomorrow, but that's not a lot. I think if it's 2, we might be able to do this. We might do 2 more cycles before we have to buy it, or we're going to drop down to 3, and that's not good. Okay, I guess end the cycle. We'll see where we're at, and we'll call it there, team. Oh, that is brutal. Oh, that's not great. That's not great, team. That's not great. I want to check something before we wrap it up. What do I actually need to hack these? Oh, not that. I need to do this. Okay, they want 3s and 4s. I'm assuming they're all probably going to be like that. 3 and a 6. Oof. Okay. 3 and a 5. That's brutal. That is super brutal. Okay, so the other option then... Do I just re-roll this and try to get money? Because the other option then is we do a bunch of Yadigan agents and get a free... It's a 1 or a 3. 1 or a 3. Well, that's the wrong kind. This is also having an agent, okay. 1 or a 3. So I could do 1 and then I'd have to re-roll those 2s to get anything else. I think we do it now. And hope for anything better. Does 3s work on all this stuff? I take the 1 and hack 1 of these. I mean, technically I could sell that stuff and get 2. And just sell them if I have to. 10 each, and that would convert a 1 into $20, which is pretty good. Plus, I might get a $5 off of the hacking itself. Okay, I think I'm just gonna re-roll it all. Okay, we got a 4, a 4, a 4, and a 1. So we still have a 1. Huh, that's an interesting combination of things. Okay, back up. Okay, keynote. So we can get that one. Can't get that one. And I can't get that one. So I could hack a Yadigan. I could hack a Yadigan, hack one of these nodes. And then I still have a 2 4s left, which I can convert into 6s. Okay. So we just take one of these right now. Oh, we got $5 off of it too. Nice. Okay. Nothing else I can do up here right now. Oh, it's building up. There is something looking for us. Okay. Okay. So leave that. Then we go back down. Wait, what's this? Oh, those are just one of the branches. Okay, never mind. Send. Then we hack one of the Anthavan agents. Return that. Bypass that. Extract data. Okay, we got 2 off of that. Perfect. Then freight hub. Car. Wait, I don't think there was anything in here. 16. No, we could steal random items and hope, but that feels silly. Is there anything on this one? No. Okay, that's all trading. There's nothing actually work for there. Okay, build a home. Deal with a killer. Okay. Disable your tracker. We can't do anything with that, really. Let's see, what do we got in here? I don't have any pluses of this, right? No. So I could throw... do the express delivery. Or we could just do this twice and walk away with a cool 24 bucks. Or $48. I think we do this now. This. I think we need to... Nah, I'm gonna do this instead. We got the money for that if we need it. No matter what, we're walking with a little bit of money, so we can go buy food. Okay, positive outcome. We got Fang's target and the 13 bucks. Alright, let's see what this does. Sleeper. You see Fang coming up to the corridor as you step out of Mingi's. The kelp noodle smell is still clinging to your clothes. Comes up fast and stops close, looking around suspiciously. I don't have long, take these. Fang palms you a couple of those metal thumbnail-sized drives. Ripper worms. My slate has been buzzing like crazy. It seems your delivery shifts have turned up our 2 targets. He squeezes your shoulder. I know you can do it. Now, nail those snakes. What do we do? Ern's boys are all connected by some kind of closed network. You break the access protocols on both of them, you should be able to gain the location of the nearest network ports. Slot the ripworms in those ports, 1 each, and they'll feed me anything and everything stored in Harden's shadow network. He smiles. Can't wait to see what juicy plans they have in there. You hear the scuff of boots as a group comes up the corridor, likely on their way to place an order with Mingi. Turn for a second. When you look back, Fang is already halfway down the corridor in the opposite direction. He raises a hand in farewell and is gone. You run your fingers over the tiny ripworm drives in your pocket and smile to yourself as you wonder how mad Jenna would be at Fang for this little excursion. Time to slot some worms. It's an odd thing to say. So I guess that's a hack thing to do? Hardened agent. Hardened agent. Yeah, okay. So these are just more hacking things we have to do. 5 or a 3. Okay. And a 6 or a 4. Well, that's unfortunate, but okay. Fair enough. We're just going to have to do a lot of hacking. We need a lot of high numbers. We need a lot of high numbers to do hacking with, apparently. Okay. Okay, so we need food. We need food. Okay, start the action. Okay. And that's good for tomorrow. It's kind of all we can do. I don't have anything else to turn in. So much hacking we need to do. Makes me wonder if we would have a different line of quests. Oh my god, we got 2 6s. Son of a gun. Alright, well, that's great. Huh. Alright. We're starving again, though. Okay, send. Okay, as long as we keep eating, we're losing 1 a day. Okay. One of these was a 6, right? That's a 6 or a 3. That's a 5 or a 3. I don't have a... Okay. So, we can just throw a 6 onto this. Do I, though? Maybe what I do... Do I have any other guarantees? I mean, I could throw... Well, that would be a waste, too. Dang. Do I have anything that's, like... What time is it? Hydrogen Enforcer. Horizon. Agents. I just need money for that. That's kind of doing its own thing. Systems of the Greenway have been cut off somehow. Greenway Gate. Disable your tracker, which we're working on, and build a home. It's a problem. I don't need these 6s for anything. Let me see. Let's see something. Cap in the ring station. So yeah, we just need to pay for that. What do you got going on? Yadagen Insight. Or however you feel about Yadagen, it seems working when it is your best chance to get an insight into the organization. Oh, energy, scrap components. Oh, I didn't realize there was a +2 here. I mean, it's free energy, I guess, which is good. Well, there's scrap components for a house, too. I mean, the $10 is probably more important than trying to save money. Stall. Fabricator. Energy dispensary. Exchange. This guy's coming up quick. I don't like it. Okay. Antigen. Hand agent. 6 or 4. We just take it. We have it now, we just do it now. Extract data. Agent port unlocked. Okay. I just put this in there. Okay, Heption aided slotted port closed. Okay. This requires a 5 or a 3. Okay, we're gonna have to wait on that. This is crazy. Okay, send to the hub. We got, and we have to hack one of these. Like that. Bypass. Extract data. Continue. A glint like a light traveling along the edge of a wave fills your eye. The blade follows, a long head with 2 dead sockets, slipping up towards you in silence. Freeze, hoping it will pass you by, hoping that it will not simply slice through you like air. The blade heads nears, slides past you, almost. Next to you, grazes you. You are desperate to cry out, to call out. But you hold your silence and simply watch the blind eyes of the killer glide past, empty of all thought. And the blade winks into the dark, and you are alone again. Now you cry out. Oh, we took an extra damage. Oh, man. That's really sucks. I wasn't planning on doing that right now, but I guess we're going to have to. Okay. Well. Okay, so we need a Yadagen, guys. Okay, we can get a Yadagen off of that. Do I have another Yadagen and I can get a free... and I can't get one off of there. Okay, so... take the one. Bypass. Track the data. This one data item extracted. Okay. So I need to reroll a 1 or a 3 basically here. Yeah, that's a Habitant agent. I don't need that. I can't believe I need a 1 or a 3. Or I guess technically I need a 5. Oh, okay, we got a 1. That should actually work. Habitant agent. Okay, we got that. What did you need? 5 or a 3. Okay, bypass this. Extract data. Extracted. Okay, so now go to caster's table. I don't know what this is going to do if when we finish it. Okay. Stories about Yadagen are brutal, but I want the truth. The vial of stabilization should provide the motivation. Okay. One stabilizer. Okay, did that do anything? Caster's table. Okay, I guess we're just done with him. Maybe next cycle he'll come and talk to us or something. Okay, we have the stabilizer agent now. That was a freebie, so we can keep the 80 bucks. Not gonna be able to do that again, though. So we need this guy. That's the habitage. Okay, so we need a 5 or a 3, and I think I also need another 5. So I need like 2 5s right now, so we can finish the killer thing and this. About that. Okay. Okay. I have to end it here. I have to end it here. It's getting so late. Alright, go here. Start. Oh, wait, we gotta get food. Hold on. We gotta get food first. Okay. We don't need good food. We can't taste, so it's not really that big a deal. It's like eating sheets of cardboard. That's fine. We're a robot. We don't need to worry about the flavor. Okay. So that happened. If we want to keep up with 5s, do this. Start the action. Okay. Body prepared. Condition stabilized. Okay. End the cycle. Come on. Okay, we got 2 6s, a 4, and 2 2s. Okay. What can I do with this? Just want to make sure we know where we're at. So, antigen. Okay, here's the hardened agent. Can't do that one. And I don't remember if the one up on the tower is also a... I think it was a 5 or a 4? Nope, it's a 5 or a 3, so I can't do either of these ones I really wanted to do. Alright, maybe we can roll back the... We can re-roll these 2s. I don't want to re-roll the 6s. I mean, we could technically give up that 4, but we can make a lot of money with this right now. I cannot remember how to get out of here. Okay, send. Actually, wait, hold on. Go back up for a second. I want to see what this... the hub thing is. Weightless Wonder... Wonder. Why is this good? Like, what is this? Oh, there's no gravity, so even moving to move, let alone navigating the bays. Spacers socializing or repeatable action. Why do I want to do this? I don't understand. That's very odd to me. Could probably go work in the ship. Freight operator. And I think the ship also gives me a +2, don't I? Good night. Okay, well, thanks, Sika, you two. See you tomorrow for D&D, maybe? Potentially. It's a +1. Oh, you know what? That's what we'll do. With +1 on this, and we'll take the 2 6s. Offices, container. Going on here. Okay. Ship shape. We could double on this. I don't know why I would want to do that, but then I can give him the drone. Maybe we do this. Oh, you know what we can do? Hold on. No, that's a better idea. I just had a better idea. I don't know. We've been talking about wanting to do this. So we do this. Get the 24, and then we'll have enough money to go buy the access to that other port. And still have the 10 bucks for food. Okay, start action. I mean, it's not a waste because we're making good money. This is like the highest paying thing we have. Okay, we re-roll this. We need a 3. We need 3s and 5s. We got a 5 and a 6. That's an amazing re-roll. I'm gonna buy this first. Okay, that's only 150, so we're good. Screenway, you need to pay for a pass to practice. The spacer's moored here. They call it Founder's Ferry. Okay, Founder's Ferry exists. Cool. Cross the Greenway. Okay, you step out into the passageway. Someone barrels into you from behind, sending you stumbling down the corridor. Okay. As you step out into the passageway, someone Okay. You turn to see an unfamiliar spacer laden with heavy gear. She steadies herself, staring you down as if daring you to respond. Sorry. She adjusts a strap on her shoulder, holding up a hand in recognition before setting off down the corridor. Sorry for her. A second spacer smiles at you apologetically. She's on a mission, and when she's on a mission, they shrug. Not a problem. They smile. You're sweet. Peek! As she stands further down the corridor, glowering at her friend. She chops at the air, pointing down the corridor to whatever end she is rushing to. Peek raises their eyebrows at you. As she pleads, do you want everyone on the station to hate us? She hardens. They want us. They want to hate us. They can hate us. Drops her hip. I'm not exactly seeing much love as it is. We're lucky we got through before they set up that darn cordon. Cordon? Peek gestures in your direction. See, they don't even know what you were talking about. That this station isn't Hawthorne. Everyone has to follow some corporate protocol. As he shies. I'm not saying they are a part of the administration. She jerks her head in your direction. But I'm saying we need to get these supplies to the Briar before someone starts asking questions. Who are the supplies for? Can I help? He smiles slyly. See, Eshy? Help. Isn't that exactly what you need right now? Peek. As she rolls her eyes. Peek ignores her. We're with the refugees, the ones Havagen have corned off from the entire station. She interrupts. The ones that are being quarantined in makeshift vessels that barely made it into the eye to begin with. The ones that your station administrators have called an existential risk and are running out of supplies. Well, their right to safety is being debated by people with no stake in their future. She quickly looks away, annoyed at her own outburst. Peek sighs. She's right. People are trapped out there, and they turn to Eshe. We understand that this is a big problem for the Eye. Hundreds of refugees and more ships are turning up each cycle. They hold up a hand to stop Eshe interrupting. But as she turns away, her burning anger a palpable force in the close quarters of the corridor. They need supplies, and after everything they've been through, the quarantine isn't helping. Pesky finishes. That's difficult. Hank forces a smile. Pecky, please. As she gathers herself in the supplies. We need help, just like the refugees needed us, we need others. They smile at her. Pecky turns to you. Come find us. The crumbling briar is docked at the broken spoke, past the greenway and the wastes. We have a good view of the cordon, though we are keeping our distance for now. Come help us. They squeeze your hand. She turns to leave and Peck follows, waving goodbye. A moment later, Eshe shouts back down the corridor. Don't bother coming empty-handed. You want to help? Show us. Bring supplies or don't come at all. And with that, they disappear around the corner, Eshe already picking up speed as Peck calls for her to slow down. A refugee flotilla. Where are they coming from and why now? Each time you think you begin to understand this place, something changes. Okay, new drive. That's not surprising. Ooh, this is new. Self-sustaining community, the Hypa commune. The wastes. Ruined agriculture system. And climbing briar. Escaped XPR ship. Oh, okay. Oh, it's all Greenway Gate. Oh. Entire Greenway is locked down, shrouded in a dark cloud shifting currents. What is happening here? We need a Greenway cipher. We don't have one of those. Ferry across. Okay, block the greenway. Going green. Explore the greenway, and unlike any other place on Eye, its overgrown chambers defy mapping. Map the pathways. So let's do the going green. Due to growing green. Well, we're good on this. What's this? Hypercommune. Work the grow beds or work the canteen. Hypermember. The only way to become part of the commune is to work your way in through long service. It isn't for everyone. Okay. Got the wastes. Gather scrap. Locked location. Out here. Skill upgrade required. Oh, we don't have enough skill to endure it. Okay. Everything is scrap. The trick is finding components that are still usable and staying safe. Gotcha. And this is their ship, I'm guessing, then? Supply Gorillas. She asked you to bring supplies, and fragrant, eye-grown gorilla caps seem like a perfect thing to impress her. Welcome to episode Flux. Episode Flux is the first of 3 episodic updates to Citizen Sleeper, telling the story of the refugee flotilla which has arrived at the Eye. All 3 episodes, Flux, Refugee, and Purge, are now available. Completing the supplier action will begin the episode, but be aware that it is intended for late module play. Okay, well that's nice of them. So this is something we don't need to worry about until we're basically done. Okay, got it. Got it. I'm fine with that. I like them informing me beforehand. I appreciate that. Okay, let's go back. Drop this, get this 5 thing done. Which I think will be the last one we need, and then we can finish that up. Level or whatever, and then we'll be done. Hopefully, this is the end of it. 5. Yes. Extracting data. To the key. Okay, so now I guess we just have to choose one, right? A branch 02, mainframe branch 01, and the mainframe branch 03. Does it matter? That's the question. The controlling project is the last spindly branches feeding into the mainframe. Unable access, you might be able to break them. This controller protects the last spindly. Unlock branch. This controller protects the last spindly branches, and might be able to break them. Breaking just means unlocking access at each of the 3 terminals. This needs to be done fast. Okay. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. We'll start here on 2. What? Oh, I didn't take the key. There we go. Oh, okay. So each one is 1. Okay, that makes so much more sense to me. That makes so much more sense to me now. Alright. I thought I needed 3 per thing. No. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Man, I was about to say, man, I need 9 of these. That's so brutal. But no, 3 for each, 1 for each. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Boom. So now we have branch access. I guess back here? Oop. Ascend. Station main deck. Yeah, isn't it this? Oh, okay. Well, these are separate tasks we need to do now. Okay. Let's see. Killer is dead. Danger. Okay. With access to the branches, you could redirect them from a loop, isolating the mainframe with Killer inside, but freeing Navigator, in theory. Forget hacking the system. Killer has to die. If you slice the branch connections, the mainframe will shut down, freeing Navigator. The Killer protocol has been running for long enough. Breaking the mainframe's final connections will end the protocol. See, I'm worried if we do that, it'll also kill Navigator. Killer protocols have been isolated without being destroyed. A loop of connections would kick it into a closed system. Interesting. So we could, in theory, we could do this now. Oh, no, it would be 1 off. Ooh, I guess this seems like the... Oh, and then condition versus energy. Okay. Start the action? Okay. 3, 2, 4, 6. Oh, it was 8. I was thinking it was 6. Okay, so we just need to do that two more times. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Take the elevator down, food, and then we're done. We have to be done. We have to be done. Okay. Gotta go buy food. Really need to make some money. Wait, what's his face showing up? We've got... Okay, we got 2 more turns before he shows up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm guessing some of these are different endings. Like, this is an ending. I'm guessing joining the gang is an ending. Joining the commune is probably a different ending. Okay. Just end this. Have to be done. Have to be done. Have to be done. Have to be done. Come on. Okay. Okay. That's really good, actually. We can, in theory, get that done. We can go get some money. Wait, why is this blinking? What's blinking? Old house. We can do this. We can finish that. We can maybe do this, actually. We might actually be able to do that, too, now that I think about it. Do I need a 5? Or a 3? Or both? I think it was both. Okay. No Infus. Harden's not working. Okay. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Right here is a good place. Last time since autosave was literally 0 seconds ago. Alright, perfect. That's perfect. Any of the lurkers, though, of course, thank you. You got the Twitch roll go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody who checks the VODs here on Twitch or checks the VODs on the YouTube repository, thank you. It's always greatly appreciated. If you need a well-thought-out solution, you need a thinking solution, Raven Hilbrook Inc., Thinking Solutions. That's going to be it, team. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of whatever you're up to. And, yeah, I think that'll be it. Bye!